I'm excited for the new sound. All right, that's the cold open.
Wow.
For episode 277 of the Vex on Vex podcast.
Son of a bitch.
Morning radio episode 109. That's getting excessive. That's 109 weeks of this.
I know.
We've been doing this streaming thing with these cameras so long, I got hit with another surcharge this week to re-up our fucking membership.
Really?
Which I didn't even know was a thing. I just thought you paid once. But no. You pay yearly.
We're going to have to monetize the podcast.
Hello, Hole.
Hello.
You have your own microphone system finally.
I know, and I'd like that I don't have to wear anything on my fucking dome.
We liked your Britney microphone.
Can you please check the YouTube?
Yeah. Can you please give me a minute?
The sound is a thing. I think it's good, though. Like, the board's lighting up correctly. And
seems like it's doing what it's supposed to be
doing. Can you talk one more time, Tiff?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm checking the YouTube. Now, on my end, the sound sounds great.
Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, look, it sounds good.
So Rich from Starscream came over, recalibrated everything, had us order this very expensive system that's now here. And
I love that it's like 1/8 of the size of the shit you had.
And he's like, it's very small, but it's very powerful. And here's the thing. It is so...
Like my wiener.
It is so powerful that the bandwidth has knocked off the third camera permanently, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very upset about that.
But you'll figure it out, though. You'll get there.
I don't know. So no guests for a while.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them guests.
Or they don't need a camera, really. It's about us.
I think the people like to see the guests, though.
I hear you, but the sound is everything, right?
The sound is everything, but you'll figure it out.
Is there any way we could set up like a wide angle, like room camera?
But that's be another camera.
No, like one wide angle room camera.
For all of you,
like
right?
get
but
three
then
of
it
them.
won't look right.
I'm spitballing here, man. I'm trying to help.
All right. If we're going to discuss boring parts of the
fucking
aspect,
naysayer, I don't shit on your dreams.
You sit in your ivory tower. All right. The thing. Hold on. I don't even know what the word is. I used to know what the word is yesterday. I have a thingy that plugs into the computer. The hub. I think I need a much more bigger, expensive hub for bandwidth. I have a shitty hub that's like $10, which is supposed to work. But this fucking monstrosity soundboard takes so much that now we don't have enough for all three cameras. But two work, and then the irony is your camera is the one that failed. So I thought the camera broke. So then I pulled out a backup camera, which is where I found your stirrers, and I was like, and it still didn't work. So I was like, well,
is that what that was, the mustache stirrers?
Yeah, we were looking for them bitches for a long time.
We thought the guy who previously lived here absconded with them.
No, you better not.
That would have been really a strange thing to take.
He's a strange guy.
I agree. Oh, they're back.
Mustache stirrers for all.
Rotation for a minute.
It's been a while. It has much less effect when you already have a mustache, I think.
Well, it accentuates the color.
I
So Dave's not coming to the Super Bowl party.
I didn't say I wasn't coming.
I didn't think you would.
I didn't think you would either.
Oh, my God.
You should be glad I'm showing up.
I am. You're kind of the crux. So I built the party off of you. You were the first one to finally... Even fucking Firepants was like, I don't know.
Well, because I think her thing was if she has to work the next day, she didn't want to like be over here drinking.
I know, because like the game's over by 9, so it's like so hard.
I thought it went later.
Maybe 9:30.
Probably 10.
Is it?
That
Yeah.
long-ass halftime
Oh,
show's
the
gonna drag it
halftime
out.
show.
I got a nice sweatshirt that I have two different ones. One's the Kelly green and one's the lettering for the Super Bowl that says "Fuck the Chiefs" on it.
We need a. I can't think. We need a fuck Frank hoodie is what we need.
We need a what?
A fuck Frank.
Oh, because he's
sweatshirt.
gonna wear his Kansas City. I think he did that when the Niners played Kansas City.
Any time that Kansas plays, he fucking. No, it was Philly because I don't think you came for the Niners.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe because I wanted to stress at home.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's completely acceptable.
Yeah. And then the minute I saw us hand off the ball to them, I'm like, game's over.
I don't know who my tramp du jour was a full year ago, but I don't know who my tramp du jour was a year ago. I really don't know.
That's a good question.
That is.
Oh, wait, it was glasses.
Was it?
Yeah, up until April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it might have still been Bullfrog.
Bullfrog was Poe's glasses.
Oh, okay.
She did a year and a half on and off Bullfrog. That was a thing.
She did.
Man, she hates me.
Hates me too, it turns out.
Yeah, well, that's acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
I just made up a terrible nickname. I don't know what you did to her.
Michael Gregory said, "Ahoy, hoy."
Ahoy, hoy, Michael Gregory.
Ahoy, hoy.
Is he coming to the party?
Of course he is. Every time the Eagles are in, he comes. And 7 years
Michael
ago...
Gregory is coming?
What'd you say?
Michael Gregory is coming to the Super
Every
Bowl
time.
party?
Every time the Eagles are in, he
Did
shows
he
up.
RSVP? Because you know that's my big fucking pet peeve.
He's there. You should ask him. But he definitely, we've been discussing what he's going to bring. He's going to bring the sodas.
Is his wife coming?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, she's fun when she drinks too.
For the record, I did not RSVP.
Because you're not coming.
We know you're not.
We
coming.
knew you weren't coming then. And then here's the irony. I sat down like, Dave, you're coming. He's like, well, I don't know. So that means no. I've been here before.
Here is my only concern. If I come, I'll be by myself.
Well, that's understandable.
That's
Yeah,
gay.
that's understandable though, because she might not feel like it.
Well, here's my problem. You know where we are.
Yeah.
You know where I live.
Yeah.
When the Eagles win, how am I getting home?
Yeah, your streets are going
It's
to be
going
fucked.
to take me hours to drive through the city.
That's true.
So,
All right, I have a
That's
theory.
understandable.
I have a theory about that. 95 might be empty because everybody's out on Broad Street.
it could be a thing, but probably not. I'm expecting there to be overflow and actual people standing
They're
on
gonna be
95.
everywhere, yeah. Trevor said, "Good morning, team."
Trevor!
He also said, "Go," and I can't emphasize this enough. Birds. And Tequila Annie said, "Good morning, all."
Go Birds.
Trevor, I want you to know that Pistol Razor recording sessions are going swimmingly, and we may have our album done before yours at this point. Oh,
Some
look.
of us are coming out next Friday for global distribution.
Some of us are done already. Some of us may beat you to the punch.
Some of us are shooting a video tomorrow.
Some of us are.
Some of our husbands are stressed about their fucking shirt to wear for the video.
Is he worried about wardrobe?
Huh?
Lies.
He's stressed about
He's
it.
the drummer.
But he's stressed.
All right, so
He's wearing his Kill the Kardashians
no,
t-shirt.
what he needs to do is wear the Unidrummer shirt with his own picture on it.
He has that set out too because he might do a wardrobe change.
How does that?
I was thinking that also. I may bring a second wardrobe.
How is that not the kick drum yet?
Oh,
That's got to be the kick drum, right? I got to buy another kick drum cover.
yeah, you do.
All right, Samantha did eagle emojis across the board.
Samantha.
Trevor said, "Very possible." Michael Gregory said, "Wow, the new sound is awesome. Congrats on the upgrade, team."
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah, that's good to hear.
But we lost the third camera.
But that's okay. You'll figure it the fuck out.
Yo, you got to make sacrifices in this life,
Like, don't
man.
stress me out about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Right.
Why would it
You know what I'm
stress
saying?
you out? I don't understand.
Because
why.
I don't understand that either.
I feed off of his stressful energy. That's the shitty part. If you're stressed, I'm getting.
No.
Remember at the shower, I said you're kind of in like oversensitivity load. I'm like, dude, I am
Oh,
too.
I was
feeding straight off
I
of his
was
shit.
bad. Like just.
No, but it's a beautiful experience.
It is, but you know what?
It
It
was,
was
but-
very overwhelming.
Do you know why it's amazing? If you're 25 and you do this, you don't fucking grasp it.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point in your life, you understand every nuance and every moment how important it is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is
listen-
awesome, but like, so I walked into the shower. I didn't attend the whole shower.
You're not supposed to.
I just rolled in at the end to carry stuff.
Did you miss Cheryl's speech?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Oh, she gave such a cute little speech.
Oh, that's nice of
And
her.
stuff. It was nice.
Your mic is so awesome.
So-
Yeah, I kind of like it.
So I walked in and like a lot of people have had a couple cocktails. Like
True.
everybody's hanging out.
Fucking open bar at the baby shower.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
And everybody like just immediately wanted to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm 2 steps in the door, and I'm surrounded by like 12
I
people.
saw
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah.
This is a lot. Like,
You're a professional musician. This is the gig.
Yeah, but you know what though? It was. I think
It's
it was
different.
just. Yeah, it was different. But I will say, when he came in, the first thing I did was immediately took a fucking QR code of his sweatshirt because when you hit the QR code, it pops up "fuck you" on it. I got the same sweatshirt.
yeah, it's
It was
awesome.
fantastic.
Nerds.
What, dude? Everybody was a big fan.
Yeah. No, but it was. I mean, there was a good amount of people there. Food was great. Drinks were flowing. But I can see your point. Like I was feeding off it because I'm like, dude, I get it.
We got home, and Cheryl's like, we know a lot of weird people. I'm like, yeah, we do. It's fucking awesome.
Trevor said Tiff is giving Robin from Howard Stern vibes with the new mic.
Beautiful.
Love that for
I
me.
love it. Love it.
I'm going to just
Love
put
that
this
for
out
me.
there. What is he doing for the Super Bowl? I mean, I'm
Trevor's
sure.
probably watching it at his house.
And he's probably having a party.
We probably wouldn't have to watch it because we can feed off of what Trevor writes on Facebook about it.
But we're having a get together. You are invited. There'll be food and beverages.
And if you decide you want to pop in, please, for the love of Mary, fuck, RSVP. Even if you're not coming, RSVP.
like Dave
Please,
won't. Dave
Trevor,
won't be
please.
here.
Are you trying to shame me?
You're going to
coming?
McGrogan the whole thing.
I'm not.
But I do see your point, though. With traffic, could be one of two ways. It's going to be
It
great.
could be a zoo.
Yeah.
Like, don't you work on fucking Monday night?
Yeah.
So who cares? Like, it
It's
doesn't.
Sunday going home.
That's what I said.
No. But if he loses a few hours sitting in traffic,
That's what I said.
who gives a fuck?
That's
Yeah, but
why
he
I
doesn't wanna
said
sit in traffic.
I'm probably coming by myself.
Yeah, because you don't want Cheryl in that car.
The pregnant piss machine.
Yeah.
All right. Can't sit in a car for 3 hours.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I feel like 95 would be a ghost town. The streets will be mobbed.
Yeah.
But I think 95 will be
surface streets will just
Yeah.
be chaos.
When the Eagles win, and that's coming from a Niners fan, I think they're going to burn the fucking city down.
They didn't last time.
And that kid died
Stay off
like
the
2
polls,
weeks.
though. That's pretty sad.
But that kid died 2 weeks ago. I
Yeah.
think that set us back
yeah, but
a
you know what,
moment.
though? He was a fucking gymnast. Why couldn't he have, like, somersaulted?
Because
up
he
and
was
had a good
drunk.
landing? Well, you get your bearings together, buddy.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people fall off those poles, and they weren't gymnasts, and they didn't die.
I fell off a lot of stuff. A lot taller stuff than that.
Trevor said, LMAO, thanks for the invite. We'll be at my sister-in-law's. It's our tradition.
That's nice.
Very nice.
As long as Michael Gregory's here, he's my ambassador to Super Bowl fucking freedom and success. He's
And
my guy.
Stars and Stripes
Oh.
is bringing his friend, right? I'm going to ask my dad tomorrow when he calls. And if he says no, I'm just going to continue to ask him to come to every party we have until I get a yes. But see, I think his reasoning is going to be, A, he goes to bed really early, and he's going to be like, well, I don't want us to go there, and then you have to bring me home, because he's in bed by like 7. So it's probably going to be a hard no.
What time does he get up? Like 4:30 in the morning?
3:30.
Why do people do that?
3:30, and then he goes for a 4-mile walk up at the school.
And this is why he's still alive.
And then gets plastered.
All right, here's the question. That was a fine question. When you're that old, what's the point of getting up so fucking early? Because my grandmother did the exact same thing.
All old people do the same
He's
shit.
like in a routine, though. Like, he gets up that early, he gets his coffee, he goes for his walk, he does it. Like, his fucking chores are done by like 5:30 in the morning.
But there's no stress or pressure.
No, it's just his thing now.
Here's my other take on it. All right.
Katie said, hey, fuckers and queen cunt. Woohoo, Katie.
Yee!
So is McGrogan coming to the party?
I don't know, but she was nice enough to let me sit with her and her friends. So that was sweet.
Don't McGrogan this, McGrogan.
So, anyway, like I was saying, I think I have this figured out. As I've gotten slightly older, I have become far less tolerant of people existing in my world. Like, not having interactions with them, just them existing and being around them. I think if this continues to happen, there will eventually be a trend where I'll get up at like 4 in the morning just to avoid other people, except for the other old people who are as annoyed with society and people as a whole as I am. I think they might just have started to hate people so much, they've rearranged their schedule to completely avoid any interactions with them.
I used to have...
Katie said, I am not, as I have not watched other games at your home, and I don't want to be the jinx that makes them lose, and I get that.
That's our only reason. That's not a good reason. I don't get that.
Although, like, I'm opposed,
Here's how we know we're going to win. I haven't washed my sweatpants in like 4 months.
You haven't?
And they have like a fucking little stain on them from like 4
Are you
games
wearing
ago.
them Sunday?
I have to.
Are you wearing an Eagle? You don't wear an Eagle
It's
shirt.
Eagle sweatpants.
You do? Okay, the Eagle sweatpants.
And so I can't not wear them. They're starting to get old and tattered, but I have to wear them, and I can't even wash them. And I'm gonna have guests. Can't even wash them.
Understood.
Katie said, Dave works nights already to avoid people. He won't change when he's old. Michael Gregory
not.
said, God, Dave would murder if he lived next to the dog piss mattress factory. And Jim Schaefer said, good morning and welcome back, bitches, and hello, Tiff.
Mr. Schaefer, how's the sound?
How are we? We're doing good out there? Because we got one review that says it sounds fantastic.
Which I'm going
2
with.
reviews, because I think Trevor said something too.
I don't think he did.
I thought he did.
I don't think he did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because he said he's giving Robin from Howard Stern a vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
No, remembering. Listening are very different.
Do both.
Do better.
It's not that I didn't hear you. It's that I just don't care.
All right.
Jim said it sounds amazing.
Why,
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Now we just need Mikey Collins' approval.
Yeah.
Well, he won't listen anymore because he just convinced how bad it sounds.
Jim said, I can hear Tiff for once. Love that for me. So maybe it's going to be all about me now.
It's always about you.
It really has been.
You run this show. We're idiots.
No
Is that why
lie.
you said when I'm not here, like the views aren't very high?
Yeah.
They aren't.
Yeah, we suck.
We break 100 if you're here, and we don't if you're not.
Love that.
That's live 100, not after. You know what I mean? But
Katie said, the noise from your face holes is angelic.
You should hear us sing songs. It's even better. Sometimes.
All right, this is a tacked on story that I'm very excited about. Temu seems to be dead here in the United States of America.
Because it sucks.
No, they have stopped China fucking shipping.
People are pissed. They
Like,
ain't getting their packages.
You're not gonna. You paid your $4 for your wristwatch, and now it's
With
never.
free shipping.
And it's never coming because is it the China? Is that
China
what it,
and Hong Kong.
Like, cool, bye. Whatever.
I just learned about Temu. I'm so behind.
I've literally never bought anything from Temu.
Well, I have. And
Have
it's
you?
taken, like, the most I think it's been, like, 2-3 weeks. But the quality's a little bit shittier, but the prices are fantastic.
Define a little bit. Like, how shitty?
Pretty shitty.
It's, I mean, if you
Is
wear...
it like Wish 2.0 shitty?
It's
I've
kinda
never-
shittier than that, I
I've
think.
never dabbled with Wish. Although when Rich comes to shows, his watches and his coats and his jewelry are all from Temu,
Are they?
and he looks amazing.
Yeah.
And that inspired me. I was like,
But
I
it
can get my
could
shit
be,
together.
like what person you're getting that item from, because I think there's like a bunch of different sellers under the Temu.
But he wore
thing.
like a fucking leather jacket that was to die for.
Bro,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, that's a pretty good looking man right there.
Right?
He really is. He's very pretty.
Very upsetting he's in the band, let me tell you. Like, it used to be like One Direction, not so much anymore.
I will say this. There are very few times when I am slightly jealous of someone's hair. All right? Because I got good hair. Like, my hair is good. And I know this. Dude's got good hair.
And he's in the best shape of all of us.
Yo, without a doubt.
All I do is work out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Jim Schaefer said, Tiff on Tiff with Vex and Dave.
Yeah.
Samantha said, I got my Temu package because I was sent her the screenshot, and I'm like, cross your
It
fingers.
didn't kick in till that day.
Yeah, till the 4th.
And it
was
takes
the
weeks
4th.
to get here.
And then Michael Gregory said, I paid $8 for an extra, extra large leather jacket that wasn't big enough to fit my cat, sir. Get it right. And then Trevor said, fuck hair. I'm with you on that one, though, Trevor. 'Cause
You
I'm
wouldn't
bald
say
soon,
that.
too.
You wouldn't say that if you had any, Trevor.
That's true. That's true.
I can't picture Trevor with long hair, though.
How about any hair?
No, he looks better bald.
He's a hat man. You can't be
Yeah,
a hat man.
I'm a hat man.
You just can't be a hat man. If people don't know you're actually bald, you're a hat man.
Jim said, like I said, Temu is for chicks.
He was for chicks.
Yep.
No, but like the yacht rock stuff I got from Temu. Johnny Mac's outfit.
It
was
looked
from Temu.
fantastic.
It was like $15.
It was good.
The material was that like shitty, like polyester, but he wore it one time.
He did
Yeah.
look handsome as fuck.
I am gonna make him wear it in the summer one time though.
There it is. It's right there next to you.
Dude, that is an amazing outfit. It really is. It's nautical.
Jim said, when I die, I'm donating my hair to Vex.
Yeah, dude. And then he was going to name his kid Wafer Schaefer. Believe nothing that Mr. Schaefer says. It's a lie. When I was fucking 18 years old, he's like, bro, my first kid, I'm going to name him Wafer Schaefer. And I fucking held that shit in my head. I was like, that's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life. And then 20 years go by. And we reconnect on the Facebooks. You got a whole bunch of kids. No one's named Wafer. Not one.
Who came up with this name? Did you actually come up with it, or?
He came up with it.
Oh,
He kind of thought he was Jim Carrey when he was like 17, 18.
that's cool.
Trevor said, I wear a hat so I don't get melanoma. I'm bald as fuck. Yeah, you definitely don't want the melanoma.
I work out in the sun. I understand. Wait a minute, doesn't he work in an office and stuff?
Yeah, but he goes out in the sun, I'm sure.
Lies.
Gotta cover the dome, man.
You fuckers are worried about the sun? Kiss my ass.
I wear. Listen, that's why I don't.
Do you want to fucking hear insanity? Let me tell you some fucking insanity, fellow Caucasian people. This fucking woman I'm engaged to, right? This woman has the audacity to tell me that she's Irish. This is what she says in my face. We go to a tropical fucking destination, right? You know what she says to me? I want you to guess.
I can't stay out in the sun.
can you please put this suntan or lotion on my back so I don't get too dark? Yeah. I was like, you're not white. You're not white.
And the Irish thing, listen, 5 minutes in the sun and I'm scorched. Not for me.
So I need to put this on because if I don't, I'll get too brown too quickly. That's not a white woman.
That's not a.
That's
real
not a white woman.
So my wife is the same way. She will get tan. Like, good for you. I'm happy that happens to you. In 14 minutes, I am straight up lobster fucking
You're
red.
the fireball kegger. Me too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
The last time we went to Jamaica, I slathered myself in sunscreen to go out on the beach one day. Like this much.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I forgot?
Your back?
The tops of my fucking feet.
No. I did that before.
Oh, I know that was bad.
I did the ankles
And there
before.
is literally just a defined line where the sunscreen stopped. And my feet are red as fuck. And I couldn't wear shoes.
Yeah, that's fucking miserable,
Dude, it sucked so bad. Dude, I get burnt so bad and,
you know,
so fast.
The aloe and shit doesn't work. Like, I've been scorched like that before. To be honest, went to a NASCAR race one time, and we were all the way up in the stands, and I forgot to wear a fucking hat. Let me tell you, my scalp was like that. It was blistering. It was so fucking miserable. It was within like 10, 15 minutes.
Remember the year that Rob Halford sang for Black Sabbath over?
Yes.
That year I went and I fucking sunburned the top of my head and had to leave early.
Katie said, Dave gets burnt in the shade. I've seen it. Trevor said, true whites don't tan or even burn. We toast. Facts. Tequila Annie said, I burn with the Irish clover. Katie said, Dave and I have gotten some serious sunburn together. Good times.
It's
Now,
true.
I tan.
She's not much better.
I am not a burner. I tan.
Oh, you're lucky.
However, I don't put it on my back to avoid getting darker.
Yeah.
Like
no,
that. She's not fucking white. I've had sex with her. She's not white. She's not white.
You don't know that.
I do.
Jim said, I break out in rashes from the sun. I'm literally allergic to the sun. That's
Fuck the
miserable.
sun. I fucking hate it
Yeah,
too.
I'm not a
Long
fan.
live the fucking beast.
And then I remember that skin he has when he started getting tattoos before any of us. What's the matter?
I thought my camera flickered for a second, but it might have just been the reflection off the
Yeah,
shiny
you're still
part.
alive. He'd get black ink and his skin would just sop it right up like it was the most beautiful fucking artwork ever.
That's what mine does.
Mr. Schaefer.
Anything black ink, it just... Yup.
This is what's looking at me whenever I sit down to write an invoice for one of my clients. Like that, like, what are you
Really?
doing? Yeah,
Really?
And then I'm writing the list and he's just staring at me. I'm like, I don't like it. Turn it.
Turn it around.
That one's a
not-
happier face.
Yeah.
This one's the
Is that his Which is the Kensington one
yeah.
or the other one?
The other one's judging me.
Yeah, he's very judgy in that picture.
The one that's looking at you is like, you're really going to charge that much? And if you turn around, you're like, yeah, fuck them customers.
They don't pay me anymore. Isn't that great?
I mean, somebody pays
Don't
you.
love that for you.
Like, I think as of this week, we're up to like 7,000 in back payments that we're just waiting for, and I might get 2,000 next week if I'm lucky.
But when, like, do they just think it's okay to not send the check?
Yep. They changed their accounting staff with the beginning of the January, and everything's completely different. So they owed me money like right before Christmas. I didn't see that shit till like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
There's been a bunch of turnover in our HR department to the point that at the beginning of the year, one of my coworkers had an issue that he had to get in contact with HR about. It was like insurance or something. I don't remember what. But the lady that he talked to was like, oh, you need to talk to this person, so-and-so. And he's like, okay, cool. The so-and-so person that the one HR lady told him to talk to hadn't worked there in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Like, you don't even know who
not even a
works
day, like 2
Yeah,
weeks.
Like, you don't know who works in your department anymore.
2 weeks.
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet?
2 weeks.
Sorry, what?
That's him right there, in the fat lady mask.
Yeah. The woman. Michael Ironside.
I love that guy.
He's like a great bad guy character actor.
All right, he's in Top Gun. I don't know if you remember that.
Jester.
Yes. Before that, he's on V, the fucking mini series, and then the series. You don't know what that is, do you? You're
No.
so young. How about V? Do you remember V?
I never watched it, but I remember.
It was so good.
Probably wasn't.
Green fucking lizards came to Earth wearing fake rubber people masks and ingratiated themselves into society, and it turns out they were just taking us all back for food.
That's a Twilight Zone episode from the 1930s.
No, you all say it slower. No, not the 1930s. That didn't exist. Jesus Christ, that's the 60s.
That's what I
Jim
meant.
said, "Get him, her."
Yeah, yes, that's correct.
What?
Michael Ironside's what he yelled. He's like, "Get him, her." Good call, Jim Schaefer.
Yeah.
Nice fucking pull, dude.
And as
that's
Go ahead.
good Total Recall knowledge right there. That's
and as
solid.
an openly bald fucking character actor
Yeah.
who did not cover his bald spot and just grew out the side,
Just fuck it.
was banging a young Sharon Stone on that film.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing? That was his love interest. And then he shot her right between the eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know who that bitch is, but I think she's going to be like a big star. And then she showed her pussy, and then she was a big star.
She was.
Basic instinct.
And then she wasn't.
I was
He
sitting
still
here
is.
just randomly thinking when you sent that picture from Dominican Republic with the Creed tattoo.
Oh my god.
That fucking story, though.
I said I need a picture of that, of the guy, right? Now I get it, like he might not want to get his picture taken, but there's no way that's his kid's name. His kid's name's probably like Peter or Paul, and he likes the fucking band.
No, because the Bible Belt was there in Fury.
Was it?
Yes. And so that's what was there, right? And so the guy's walking around. He's a little lit, thin guy. He's fit, but he's like, younger than us a little. And it just says Creed across his shoulder. I busted in hysterics. Like, that's amazing. She's like, it doesn't say Creed. I'm like, that says fucking Creed. And then he walked by again. I'm like, it still says Creed. So then we get up to go to the beach. I'm like, sir, can I just please take a picture of your tattoo? And he's like, sure, but can I ask why? And then I felt creepy, and I was like, well, my friend Nurse Ratched is really into the band, and she wouldn't believe me, and I think it's funny, and ha ha ha, right? And he's like, that's my son's name. All fucking serious,
Oh,
like.
God.
So I take the picture quick because he's not expecting it, and then I'm like, all right, thank you, and I walk away. Now, I lose my sparkly AirPod case outside of the coffee place. So we leave, we go, we get a coffee, we sit down, we're just sitting there. It was really nice. They fall out of my pocket. We go back to the room to go to the beach. Now we're going to put the fucking sun thing on, the whole, right? And they're not there. So I'm like, I have to go back. I think I know where they are. Now, because it's the time of the day where everybody's at the beach, no one's back by the coffee thing at all. So no one passed. And I found it. On the way back from there to the beach, I'm like, yeah, man, they were doing Drunk Ninja Warrior in one of the giant pools. They had a huge fucking setup blow up thingy like we did in the yard, but it's in the water. It was
Nice.
kind of amazing, actually. And I'm like, yeah, my son's name is Drunk Ninja Warrior. And she hits me. She's like, he's right there. And he's right behind me as I'm saying it. He's hammered, though. And he didn't acknowledge it. And I felt pretty shitty, actually.
I
right.
want to know about the dude that took your fucking chairs.
You want to hear that story?
Yes.
Do you hear this story yet?
I just want to comment on the last thing first. So, is there a chance that it's not a tattoo for the band? It is a tattoo because it's his son's name, but it is his son's name because he's dick hard for the band.
He's about 40, right? So mathematically,
that's dialed in.
that's right the age.
That's in the wheelhouse.
He'd be in college when Creed's huge,
Yeah.
right? He's right there.
I'm gonna name my first kid Creed. Yeah.
But, no.
And that impression was better than Scott Stapp. Fuck that guy.
That one song. 6 feet from the
Maybe 6 feet is so far down.
I think our rendition at the party was way better than Creed's.
Creed's, I'm sorry.
No,
I think the band is
the
really
band's
good.
really good.
I really love Creed.
He's just
I
a
do.
tool bag.
Giant tool bag.
But he's
And
in-
why are they having this risk? Why is Creed popular again?
You don't remember? They were on the fucking Super Bowl ad last year.
Yeah, but so what?
Jim Schaefer said, so why didn't you name your kid Scott then? What the fuck?
Probably because he knows exactly what we just said.
Yeah.
That the dude is a fucking tool.
I'm telling you, it's Bible Belt shit. That's my son's name. And then I felt like I was talking to Elvis Presley or something. Like, you're
God.
like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I was like, my friend really loves the band, and I think it's hysterical that you have on your back.
So, the last time I was in Jamaica, there was a dude at the pool that was just full on intent on getting everyone like supremely fucked up.
Oh, like her and Jeff?
Like
He's still talking about it.
Is he really?
He's upset.
So I made a very good. What do you mean?
He
He's
feels
upset?
like you were trying to get him drunk and take advantage of him.
I'm a married lady.
And
don't
I
do
said that, but I said you were probably blind drunk and don't remember doing
I
it.
was drunk.
Ha ha!
you were stalking him with a
And
half
he
gallon
felt
of
like
Jack
it was
Daniels.
inappropriate. He's like, this lady has a problem.
Oh my god! Where do I see Jeff the next time?
He might be at the party. He might be at the party.
Yeah. So the last time I was down in Jamaica, this dude, literally everybody that's at the pool bar, he is actively trying to get everybody fucked up. He is ordering 20 shots at a time and just handing them out to random
Which is
people.
awesome.
Like,
That is.
all right, this is immediately my dude. Like, we're going to be friends.
Is his
right?
name Ric Flair?
No, but he was fun. But he was from Texas, so he sort of had the twang too.
Hi, man.
Yeah, but he didn't learn anybody's name that he was hanging out with. He only asked where you were from and then yelled that at you the entire time.
Dilko!
He's like, where are you from? I'm like, right outside of Philly. He's like, yo, Philly! Like 3 days later. Yo, Philly, you want a drink? It's 8:30 in the morning, but yeah, let's go. Fucking hammer down.
Katie said, I love Creed and would climb Scott's stap like a spider monkey.
Ew.
He's definitely got an STD.
No, it explains why she doesn't frequent any of our shows.
Yeah, because we don't suck.
Fucking Creed.
I'm still sitting here thinking Jeff thought I was trying to take advantage.
He was very upset. He's like, why was she doing that? I was like, I don't know.
You know why? Because sometimes your parties, I like to target one person in particular and just get them hammered.
Do you remember beating up poor fucking Tequila Annie the last party, hitting her? You better fucking drink.
I kept like telling her, like, if you fucking leave me one more time, I'm gonna beat your fucking head in.
That was a bit violent.
It's like I would see her in this corner, and then I'm like there, and then she's there, and I'm over here. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? And then I was like grabbing her arm and shit. I'm like, God, I'm very codependent on her.
So you were actively following Jeff around with whiskey, and in turn, you were expecting Shotgun Annie to continue following you around while you followed Jeff around.
These are
with
different
whiskey.
parties. These are different
Well, and
parties.
you know-
Oh, okay.
And you know what happened though? But I did that to Tequila Annie the last party too. Jeff was texting. Somebody kept blowing up his phone. And I'm like, don't be giving these whores any of your money. Like, I was coming from a very good place. I'm like, give me the fucking number. If she's
No.
asking for
So
money,
now he thinks you want him.
Oh my God,
Don't give
Jeff.
these whores your money.
love
Drink
you, buddy,
more
but I'd
of
never
this.
cheat on my husband.
He doesn't know. Maybe Johnny's into it. He doesn't know your life. All right, I found something hysterical this morning that I have to share with everybody in broadcast land before I get to the chair story. Do you know what Rub Maps is?
Yes.
I did not.
I just found out, like
Road maps?
Rub
Maps.
Maps.
Like rub.
Less than a week ago, I found out what this is.
Some guy is going on fucking all the video places, like social media, and making an advertisement video for Rub Maps. And I'm like, this is interesting. So she leaves for fucking the doctor's office this morning, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So I look it up. It is a directory of every city in the nation, and you put in where you live, and they'll tell you every place for a rub and tug with reviews and pricing structure
Every wishy-wash.
Are you kidding
in the
me?
country.
Yup.
Doing the Lord's work.
Exactly.
I've never
Wow.
been to a wishy-washy, but I feel like I should have.
I want to go just to like see what it looks like.
I
Not to
walked
get
into
that.
one. I walked into one by accident. I didn't know what it was.
Jim Schaefer said today on Hell Radio, we're going to take a break from Rihanna's umbrella to bring you a full set of Creed. Then Tequila Annie said, I have to stay with her. Tiffany says, I'm going to punch you in the head.
The
Love that.
Jim Schaefer, you can add the milkshake song to.
I love that
Khalees?
song.
I love the Khalees song.
But he went to jail and listened to it for like 2 days and hated it.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Anyway.
That's quote of the day maybe so far.
I like the 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's terrible. So, yeah, I stumbled upon a rub and tug. The band was playing the Troc, and you've played the Troc before. Load in and sound check is at
1 o'clock.
Is it like 9 a.m. or some bullshit? Like, you're there for like 8 hours before you play any music, and it's annoying. So, the Troc, it's right there in Chinatown, so I'm Jesus Christ. So I'm milling around Chinatown looking for something to eat and, whatever. And, like those weird little Chinese stores sometimes, like, the doorways split, like, one side and the other, and it goes to, like...
I do.
So I walked into one place that I thought was, like, a pho noodle place.
He's like, I just want some throwing stars.
No, I already own them. I don't need to go to Chinatown for those. I order them off Temu.
Did you get them yet?
No, it's been a while. But no, so I went up and I walked into what I thought was like a noodle bar, and I opened the door and it definitely was the wrong door, and I walked in and it was a massage parlor, and it was definitely, without a doubt, a wishy-wash.
And I wouldn't...
Hold, please. Tequila Annie said Vex's favorite show up to a show 9 hours before the show.
Yeah, she gets pissed about that because she would go with me.
Early. Like I don't like doing that either.
That's the gig.
Yeah, but that's
also. Did I get your fucking login for your fucking Hulu? I have to buy Hulu now. Whatever. I love Hulu so much.
Hulu is good.
I bought Paramount by mistake.
It wasn't really by mistake.
Yes. So the fiance gets me hooked on a show called Evil, which is on fucking Netflix, right? And I'm like, all right, I can watch this. The last season, not available on Netflix.
Oh, that's where they get you.
Paramount has it. So
Horrors.
then you log on to your Amazon, which I already fucking pay for. I don't want to, but I do, right? So I log on to Amazon, and you can buy each episode. It's $3.99 for high def and $2.99. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to watch the $2.99 version. So I get episode 1. Now I'm in. I get episode 2. Now I'm in. You get to 3, and it's like, sorry, no longer available for purchase. But if you sign up for a 7-day free trial membership, you can watch the whole fucking thing for free. And I'm like, okay, I'll sign up. And then commercials started. So then I had to fucking re-sign up.
Katie said, oh, it was a noodle bar, all right. Samantha said, I can't get in. Tequila Annie also said, I'm going to try to get on through the website. Jim Schaefer said, Evil is a great show. And Katie said, oh, my God, watch Paradise on Hulu.
I can't watch Hulu.
Is it Hulu or Hulu?
I feel like it's Hulu.
Hulu. I can't watch Hulu. And I have to buy Hulu. Anyway, so.
It's fine.
I'll give you our login.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have the non-commercial one?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't do commercials.
Okay, we might have commercials.
I can't
I'm
do
not
it.
Sure.
I don't
We're
know.
not
do
that
it.
fancy. We don't
can't
pay.
do it.
I'm pretty sure at our house we're still stealing McGrogan's Disney Plus.
Well, I've been stealing fucking Fire Pants Disney Plus for 5 years at this point.
We got We got like 20 different ones.
No, but I'm the asshole that still pays $200 a month for fucking cable.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But I get internet with it, and it's good internet. So they took out the thing yesterday for the cable. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, the 6th. But now the Super Bowl, I have it. There's no maybe, and there's like $5K available now for fucking football that wasn't before. It's really amazing. It's sharp.
Jim said, check out Alice in Borderland on Netflix. It's like Squid Games on steroids.
Never seen Squid Games.
I love Squid Games. I do.
Do they talk like the whole time? 'Cause I can't do it. I can't do it.
Noodle.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
It was definitely a noodle bar.
I married a Puerto Rican lady, and then her mother would sit here and call people in Puerto Rico and speak Spanish the whole time, yelling up my hallway from my bedroom. Just fucking melted my face. I couldn't imagine the Asian version.
Are you
I couldn't, because you know they're not going to speak English. And then I was with this woman for years. Years, she's my wife, right? The entire family speaks Spanish, and I'm just sitting there like an asshole. Because I'm like, what is happening? Like, what?
should have learned Spanish?
Yeah, no.
Go on Duolingo.
No.
Yeah.
It's America.
Katie said, haha, so true, Dave. Enjoy. I guess because you're stealing her shit.
I'm
And
pretty
John
sure that's
Quimby said, jailbroke Fire Stick, $80.
No. Okay, John Quimby, do you know what's happening in your house that you don't know about? You can't turn off a Fire Stick and it records you 24/7. You know what kind of fucking vile shit I just say around this goddamn house?
Do you realize the vile shit we freely broadcast out into the world 2 hours a week?
What's the difference?
No, that's the difference. You think this is bad? Imagine what's in my head. I had 2 divorces in this fucking house. Do you know the shit that came out of my fucking mouth during those divorces? I don't want a record of that anywhere. Fucking Fire Stick, suck my dick, motherfucker.
Suck a dick!
They just record everything all the time. And then somebody fucked up once and sent the Fire Stick recordings back to the client's house by mistake. Yeah,
funny.
did you see that story? That's a fucked up one.
That's a thing.
Jim Schaefer said, vote Quimby.
Vote Quimby. It's chowder.
Chowder.
It's chowder.
Say chowder. Chowder.
That actually wasn't Mayor Quimby. That was his nephew, but
It was the kid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, vote Quimby. He's the future.
but vote Quimby. I support it.
I support it too.
Oh, what the
So
fuck?
talk about the chairs.
Okay.
Because
yeah,
it
your
had to have
chairs.
been big for you to message me from the DR about
I was pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
I've been here, we did the math, I think 9 times. 9 times, right? I haven't been to that place 9 times, but I've been there 9 times.
Am I still on camera because I just moved?
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
it
you
is it
are.
still blue?
Yeah, no.
If it's
I just
blue-
shifted back. I was
No,
making
if
sure.
it's blue, you're good. If it's not blue, we're a little fucked.
No, I mean because I moved back and am I out of frame now?
No,
That's
it
what
looks
I'm
like
asking.
you're fine on here.
How much movement do I?
No,
have?
but that's the thing. Do you think I'm a retard?
Yes.
That hurts. I'm a lot.
You hang out with me, you're halfway home.
No, we're the smart ones. That's the worst part.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Out of fucking 25 years doing this music thing, why are we so friendly? Because we're the fucking smart ones.
Patty said, good morning. Happy Friday. Go Birds.
Go Birds!
There were no less than 12 full-on stadium full Eagles chants at the Flyers game last night.
Do you want to hear a nightmare?
Yes.
I'm in the Dominican Republic. It's time to come home. My flight to Philadelphia is gate whatever the fuck. I walk up.
Tell me there's an Eagles chant.
All Dallas people going to Dallas because I'm an hour earlier than I should have been. So I walk up and I look around and there's an Eagles jersey all the way over there and there's me and there's one over there and it's just Dallas. And they slowly got on the plane and then it became Eagle-centric. Who is the asshole that's like, I got an idea. I want Dallas and I want Philadelphia in the same gate on the same day, an hour apart, and go. What the fuck, man?
Captain Ron said, hi, fuckers. Sorry for my delay. Elon Musk just sent me to re-education.
Yo, Ron hates the current administration so fucking
his
much.
rants, though.
No,
I really
he's
do.
borderline muty too. He's just too fucking political for my taste.
All right, so if you want my take on the whole thing, which I think I've spewed out 1,000,000 times already on this program, like, do you think it's any better or any worse? Like, you're,
I haven't seen a difference yet of anything. However, energy independence is only a few months away, and that makes me kind of happy.
keep saying that.
They just turned on the pipeline. It's official. They turned it back on. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Energy independence is huge. Here's why. The previous administration didn't have to turn it off. It was out of spite that they turned it off, and then 10,000 Americans lost their jobs. So, like, I didn't like that. That's all. I didn't like that. Like, if somebody... All right, here's another thing I didn't like. I'm sorry. I'm taking your thing.
I don't care.
Carter's president, and he put fucking solar panels on top of the White House. And day one, when Ronald Reagan moved in, he said, get that hippie shit off my fucking roof. That's wrong. You spent money to move backward. It wasn't hurting anyone. It was like, it was a positive moment forward, electricity, right? So anything that helps the country that you kick out of spite, you can fuck right off. I don't like that shit.
That's fair.
And that's what the previous administration did with energy independence.
Jim Schaefer says, Ron, calm down. Elon hasn't made a law to ban Snuffy yet. Tequila Annie said, yeah, okay, $7 for a dozen of eggs. Nothing's getting better. She did let me know that yesterday. That they're like $7 for fucking eggs.
That has absolutely nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the bird flu. But, you know, cool.
I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Like,
Neither administration stirred up bird flu.
but the previous administration brought fuel prices up, and that makes everything go up a little bit. I mean, the word everything.
The previous administration, by proxy, brought fuel prices up. They don't set the price. That's not how that works.
They turned off the pipeline.
They've paused all the tariffs, right? That stuff.
That's
isn't
this.
something
That's this
called-
administration.
So,
That's Dave and
That's what
I's
I'm saying,
platform.
though. It's paused right now, right? All of that.
No.
Oh, it's not. I must be thinking. I don't really watch
So
the fucking
he
news
sent a
like
bunch
that.
of fucking deadbeat people back to their country, and their country's like, fuck you, no. And he's like, oh, word? Then everything's going to be like a 400% tariff. And they went, okay, we'll take them back now. So it's like...
Wait, why don't you want them back?
John Quimby said bird flu, shortage of... Now, he spelled chackens, which I like better than chickens.
Yard pimps.
There was an episode of Evil I watched last night where the son was possessed from college, and he hired some internet girls to get the possession out with the fucking, like, right? And all the demons went into the pigs. And then they sold the pigs. They chopped them up, and then people were getting possessed all throughout the city.
Oh, that's lovely.
Good times.
I'm on board with that immediately. Now I want to watch the show.
No, it's retarded. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Because they have these giant storylines, and they never acknowledge them again. And then I'm like, what happened? And then the next week, it's like, it never happened.
Happened with pigs, man.
Like this thing, nothing's ever acknowledged. Dude, there's an Indian gentleman. Oh my God, do you want to hear how fucked up TV is?
Yes, I
You know how
do.
fucked up TV is. I got caught watching Sex and the City reruns because HBO is just airing all of their series. They
Yes.
played all the Sopranos. I watched that. Then it was a week of Sex and the City, so I guess I got sucked into that. This week they're playing fucking Ballers. I love that goddamn show. So I'm just sucked into all these weird things when she's not around, right? Okay. I'm watching Sex and the City because obviously I'm a faggot, right?
You're fake.
Fig.
Yay.
The AI guy, not AI, hold on. What were they called? The computer people when you went to Best Buy?
The Geek Squad.
The Geek Squad guy is
when
this
she went to take her computer
her
there?
laptop. He's the fucking Geek Squad guy on Evil, the exact same actor. I had to look it up. It's 20 years later, and he's still playing the same fucking role.
Jim Schaefer said, I work in scrap metal, and since this new administration took over, the price of metal is slowly coming down, which is a front row seat of how the economy is improving. Patty said, I want to watch it now, too. And Captain said, before Trump's anti-Christian bias task force gets to be, I just want to say praise Jeebus.
That's kind of amazing, actually. See, so Ron, I want to mute all the people who are just overly political, but Ron's pretty clever with it. So
I
he,
agree.
And he really hates this president. Like what did he fuck your girlfriend? Did he fuck Snuffy and we don't know? Like, why do you hate him so much?
I mean, fair. Anyway, where were we?
The smell alone, Dave. Just the smell. Like, what was the undercarriage like in the 90s when no one shaved their pussies?
Burnt tires.
And he like was in that shit, dude.
And she probably didn't shave.
No one shaved. It was like 1995. It wasn't. Trust me, I was there. It was Bush as far as the eye can see. Remember you? You didn't probably shave in 95.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, no one did. I remember when it kicked off. Do you know what kicked it off? The famous fucking sex tape with Pam Anderson showed all these people all around the world like, oh, I could shave my pussies? That's amazing. And then they did. And the world changed. And I remember I stayed, it wasn't the first girl, but it was like the first girlfriend I had with a shaved pussy who I hated. But I stayed with her just because of that.
Was
it
it completely shaved?
Yeah.
Or like balls?
Yeah.
balls?
And it was,
See,
I never,
don't like
hardwood
that.
floors.
I had never seen it before. I'd seen the strip get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then this girl just committed to it. And she was 18, and I was like 23 or 22 or some shit. And I was like, this is amazing. She's so annoying, but just for that. I'm staying just for that. And I did.
Until you found out other people who were less annoying had the same thing.
Well, to be fair, the semester ended, and she moved back to wherever she was from, and then she was done from college for the summer. So then, yeah, other bitches.
She's done slumming it with you.
No, we still we lingered.
Gotta let it linger.
I hate that song.
I do too. I fucking hate it.
Mostly because I don't like that word.
What, linger?
Yeah,
Don't say
Dave,
moist.
Are you gonna linger?
moist doesn't bother me.
That's because you have balls and shit. Women hate moist.
Linger sits wrong with me.
Jim said, Orange Man looked at Snuffy and said, that's huge.
That's a huge bitch.
It's huge.
It was the biggest Snuffleupagus you've ever seen. It was the best Snuffleupagus.
It was enormous. It
It was
giant.
enormous.
I saw it.
Enormous.
I found my way back. I'm the
Jefferson
greatest.
Starship song, Find Your Way Back.
No, I don't know that one.
Find Your Way. I think it is.
I'm not saying that. I just don't know it.
It might be. I was never huge on board with Jefferson Starship.
When you were a child, Tiffany,
Yes.
what posters were on your wall?
Now, how old? Am
Teenage years.
I? Like hair bands. Like I wasn't it. Well, I take that back because like I liked the C. Thomas Howell guy. I liked Ralph Macchio. Matt Dillon was a fan favorite.
Wait, isn't C. Thomas Howell the fucking guy from
The Outsiders.
Soul Man?
Oh yeah.
I'm a
yeah.
soul man.
I thought it was a Jefferson Starship song. I was right.
Look at you.
Are you watching the new Dexter with the kid?
Yes.
The sister has a Bengals poster on her wall in 1992, and that is not a thing.
Yeah, no,
they
I
are
did.
not a thing in 92. We're talking Nirvana by 92.
No.
We're talking fucking Pearl Jam.
Right.
The Bengals are not a fucking thing. And then she was in the. Did you watch this week's or last week's?
No, we have to catch up.
She's in the boyfriend's bedroom, and they start playing "My Room" by the Bengals.
Oh God.
And I was like, "Oh, your room, I mean." And I was like, "That's not a thing."
Jim said Iron Maiden and Biohazard posters on my teenage wall.
I hated Biohazard, and then Ian, is that his name?
Evan
Evan
Seinfeld.
is the nicest fucking guy I've
Really?
ever met. I interviewed him.
I
He
was
was
gonna say you met him, right?
he was super cool. And the guitar player is a cunt from hell who hates Starscream. He's from New York. He's supposed to be fucking tough. And you see my eyebrows are done? That's because my hair is gone. My hair wasn't always gone. So when I was younger, I had some stubble hair happening. I had giant crazy eyebrows. And this fucking guy walked into Abilene, the guitar player, in his side band that isn't fucking Biohazard. And he had the most perfectly manicured eyebrows. I was like, oh, he's a fake. That's what I said. I said he's a fake. And then we got in kind of a fight, but it was like a hissy fit fight. Yeah.
About eyebrows?
No.
Oh.
John Quimby said TMNT and Michael Jackson posters for me. Jim said now I have Misfit posters in their frame because I'm an adult.
Fair.
I have a jerk poster in his frame because of Mr. Wafer Shaver.
That is pretty glorious.
I
is.
love that poster.
It's prominently featured right there, too.
Yeah.
Like,
What were the posters
Yeah.
you had? What'd you have?
I had Gene Simmons over my bed
Yes.
with the axe base. It was creepy looking. Turn, I had the Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction cross with all the skulls.
Yes, I had that as well. I had the same.
Further down, a framed Guns N' Roses picture, Appetite for Destruction, a big one where they're sitting and you can see the bottoms of their boots. Remember that fucking picture?
Yep.
Axl's hair is all fucking glammed out, and
Slash is that the one with from the inside cover of Appetite?
yeah, I guess it is.
When Slash has the giant half-gallon bottle of Jack Daniels
Yes.
under his hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
On my wall. But over my bed was it was fucking Gene Simmons like fucking creepy DP.
Patty said mine are framed too. Adulting.
And then and that was it. And then I think I had a GNR Lies thing. And they were my posters because I didn't have a lot of wall space. What about you?
I had 3 posters next to like my bed area, and it was the GNR poster, the Appetite cover, the Metallica Black Album, the Four Faces.
That's a pretty good poster.
And a Soundgarden Super Unknown album cover.
Even
poster.
better. I like that one.
That was a good one. I fucking love that album.
But Super
no,
Unknown-
no, I'm sorry. Bad Motorfinger.
It is. That's the better one. That's the better cover.
Patty said Motley Crue mostly. Fucking love that. And Jim
Yay!
and Jim Schaefer said Tiff saw my horror wall, which I did, and it's fucking fire.
I stumbled across a Motley Crue full poster of the fucking Theater of Pain era where they were glammed out. I had one of them too.
Terrible.
No, it was amazing. That record sucks, but they looked fucking glorious.
I also had on the other side of my room, like behind like my dresser and mirror,
Yeah.
I had, remember Metal Blade Records?
Yes.
I had a big Metal Blade Records flag.
That's pretty cool.
That was cool.
All right. When you'd come...
Tequila Annie said USA soccer team and all the horror characters she had.
USA soccer team. No firemen. So you'd walk in my childhood bedroom, which is now in fucking Milk Carton Mike's house, by the way. How weird is that? You open the door, and so when the door opened, that wall space disappears, right? I remember the summer of '87, right before I turned 12. I go to Illinois with my family, and there was a carnival. And I had like my dad gave me like $20, which is like $1 million, right? And all in ones and shit. And so I'm like just rocking and rolling. And I won a framed fucking 8x10 of a woman scantily clad in fucking lingerie.
Yeah.
And my aunt was like, oh, that's cool. Because I guess they were like, oh, he's not a fake. I come home, I hang. My mother's like, "What is this?" Because we're very Catholic. I'm like, "What do you mean? Is she's dressed?" No. So then I had to hide it behind the door. So whenever I closed the door, I lay in bed, "What's up?" And then she'd open the door and I wouldn't see it.
Nice.
Michael Gregory said it's our turtle room now.
Ew. It's fucking ew. That wasn't the first place I jerked off, by the way. That was the basement.
Just a second.
Oh, probably. No, I think I was always a basement guy. Because, like, we had a finished basement, so it was, like, nice. It was, like, my playroom. Play.
Oh, so we're at the Flyers game last night. And apparently, if the Flyers score more than 2 goals in a game, once they score the third, if you go to Xfinity Live after the game, anything after 2 goals, they knock $1.50 off every Bud Light you buy.
That's not that much.
Did they win last night?
They did not.
Oh, they didn't. Okay.
They
Great
did not.
game. Close game. Really, actually, a great game. They did unfortunately lose 4-3, but it was an awesome
Did
game.
you like your seats?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Ron Kaiser said, I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I know.
Uh,
He grew up, put the makeup back on, and did it again.
That's awesome.
It's not as funny because now he's like 30.
Yeah, it's just sad now.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my son who is, 23. He's like, "Wow, that's gonna be cheap beer if they keep scoring goals." I'm like, "Let me tell you about cheap beer." I don't know if you remember this, but 1,000 years ago, you probably don't remember this because you don't really drink. 1,000 years ago, when Bar 13 was still Mojo 13,
I remember.
in like 2002, and they had bands like every night back then. The Thursday night special at Bar 13, which I was there a lot because I lived 10 minutes away at the time. The Thursday night special at Mojo 13 was 50-cent PBR pounders.
Oh, the Pibbers.
I can beat that. Don't you remember the penny fucking draft beers at fucking Brownies?
Yes.
So,
But that was only for like an hour.
no, it pulled you in though. You throw a fucking $1 on the bar, that's 100 fucking beers, man.
Yeah. But that's 50-cent beers all night. Like, dude, you were walking out fucked for like $8. I saw so many shitty bands there.
I've had so much popcorn there.
Katie said, are you here about the turtle?
You're about to fuck off.
Screenshot, please. That might be the winner.
It never ends. That story will never stop being funny.
I made a video about it. You hear about the turtle?
Are you hear about the turtle?
Might repost that today.
It's fucking glorious.
All right, I'm going to finally tell the chair story.
Oh, good. The chair story. We're an hour in. You're
Top of the second hour. If you've ever been to an all-inclusive resort in the arc of your life, if you go down by the pool or the beach, if there is the official towel given to you by the place on the chair,
The chair is spoken.
so you can't sit at that chair. So I get there with her on Friday, and we arrive pretty late. Like, we get there like 12. Well, now the chairs are all, and that's fine. And so we get to our room, we get changed, and we find chairs eventually, and we make it work. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. So I get up Saturday, and I'm like, okay. Or no, I'm a liar. I got up Sunday. So eventually, I get up Sunday morning, and I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go claim our chairs on the way to fucking breakfast. It'll be awesome. So I get in line, and there's a line to get the towels because everybody has the same fucking idea, right? So we get the towels. We find the perfect fucking setup. It's perfect.
If you're smart, you keep the towels from the day before.
I did.
There you go.
But I wanted to get fresh towels. So I get my fresh towels, I put them over the thing, and then we go to breakfast. We come back from breakfast and immediately go to a massage. So now we're like 2 hours in, right? And then we come walking up, and I'm excited. I'm like, hey, we're going to sit by the pool. It'll be awesome. And then after 3, I like to go to the beach because the sun's not as obtrusive, and it's really awesome. You can play in the water and yada, yada, yada. And a woman took her towel and put it over top of my towel. And then her fucking iPhone on my table with a drink. And I look at this and I'm like, all right, darling, go back to the room and get whatever you have to get done. I'm going to stay here and I'm getting our chairs back, right? Now, have you seen the sunglasses I wear when I go to a Caribbean vacation?
I have seen pictures yet.
They are the gayest sunglasses in American history. They are
You're not a
purple
fag.
and rhinestones.
They are.
It's about as gay as it gets.
They're 70s Elton John-esque level
Full on.
gay.
And then I didn't take off my white t-shirt and I didn't get comfortable. So I square up. I'm like standing there. I'm put my fucking tuck my chin in just in case it gets weird. And I'm wearing my glasses and I'm holding a little tiny coffee. And I'm just standing there, kind of rocking back and forth. And I guess I'm getting angrier and angrier. 5 minutes after she departs to go to the room, this guy walks up and he's significantly shorter than me. And he's wearing like flip-flops, and I was wearing my sneakers, and I was like, well, I could break his toe, you know what I mean, and then punch him in the face, and this is the end of it, And he walks up, and he looks at me, he's like, hey, man. And I was like, hey. And he's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, well, you see these 2 towels here? I was like, that's my woman's towel, and this is my towel, and your wife put her towel over top of my towel. And he's like, oh, do you want them back? And I lean in, and I'm like, no, I want my chairs back. And I guess I put a little bass in it. And he's like, all right, I guess we'll leave. All right. Right? And I'm like, oh, okay, dissipation. But I'm already mad. I'm prepared.
All right, so Katie did chime in and said, Hollywood Bistro in Bustleton used to have $2 pitchers of Pibber. The captain said, not as gay as your toenails.
Which were pretty fucking gay, bro.
Yeah.
Which were pretty
But you
fucking
always
gay.
sparkle for vacation.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
So this guy who's short and older, he's in his 50s, and his wife's in her 50s, she cramples up and she's like, looks all worried. I guess I must have been putting off like fuck you vibes. Again, though, with Elton John sunglasses on. Like, it isn't like I'm like that intimidating, but I'm mad and I'm covered in tattoos and I'm fuming, right? So they pick up their stuff and she scampers away. He's like, oh, honey, he wants his chair back. He points at the sign. He's like, it says here that you can't, what was that word you can't do?
It prohibits.
Reserve. You
yeah.
can't reserve chairs. And I should have said, well, you walked away from the fucking chair to go somewhere, so I'm taking them back. But I wasn't that smart. And I was like, that's not how it works here. Look around, right? Because everybody every chair was
don't
marked.
do
It's
that,
like an
right.
unspoken rule. That's
Right?
It
just
is.
the way it works.
He points at the sign again. And I'm like, no, that's not what's going to happen here. So he picks up his drink. She takes the towel and the thing. And as he walks away, bad form, buddy. And I was like, bad form is taking my chair. And then he just walked away.
But you don't do that. That's
So she comes back. I can't get past it. I won't relax. I'm like, he's going to come back. He's going to bring a fucking person. I'm going to beat them all up. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was...
Now, was Trish on her way back after, like, or did she
Yeah,
come back
yeah. Well, no,
after?
she went to the room.
Oh, she did, yeah.
changed into her bikini. She comes back. She's ready to go to the beach. And I'm just like I can't stop, dude. Like, I'm just mad. Now, we only sat there for 2 hours, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm in a bad mood because of that guy. I don't care anymore. We'll take our towels. And we went to the beach. And when we ate something, we went to the beach. As I was coming back 5 hours later, no one touched our chairs. Every chair's covered with a towel. No one went near those fucking chairs. I must have made an impression because there were people everywhere. Go ahead.
Stars and Stripes said, those little piggies love the cock. Jim Schaefer said, Vex sings as Elton. I'm the Rocket Man. Give me my chair, you fucking whore. Captain said, so with your Elton John sunglasses, I'm still standing. And Katie said, bad form, Peter.
Bad
But the audacity, though, to do that, whether there's 20 signs posted, it's an unwritten
She
rule there.
looked scared, which made me feel good.
Yeah.
And didn't say a fucking word because I had to fucking laid into her too. But as he walked away, he said it, which makes...
That's a pussy
That's
move.
a pussy move. I'm right here. You can say what the fuck you want with my faggot glasses on. I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
I might wear more makeup than your mother, but I'll bite your fucking face off.
Listen, I confront the people at the dementia home. What did you say and who are you talking to? Like, don't wheel away from me, coos. That's my new word, by the way.
But then I couldn't relax. Coos, okay.
Yeah.
Let's write that down. 2 hours, I'm just rocking in the fucking... I want to fight.
Like
I wanted to
this,
fight
look.
so bad. I wanted to punch him, and then I'm like, you're going to get locked up in a foreign country. Like, you don't even know what to do. You can't speak of the Spanish. Like, that's it.
And then I think you told me how pissed off. I'm like, listen, just let it go. You got your chairs back.
Yeah.
He did the walk away pussy move. So there you go.
Bad forms. Oh, bad form?
Yeah.
Bad forms, take my chair!
I think that would piss me off more than the
I
chairs.
think
It
Pissed
did!
too, yeah.
That did. I thought I
Like,
won.
Fuck the chairs. Like, how you gonna walk away and say some pussy shit?
Think
Like
you're
right
tough?
under your breath, like a fucking vag.
Bad form, buddy. That
Yeah,
was it.
I got your bad form
buddy.
right here, buddy.
Suck a dick, buddy.
Do you get offended when somebody calls you buddy?
Depends
A
on
guy
the
at the
context.
dementia home, I said, good morning, buddy. He goes, that's not my name, and I don't like that. I said, well, that's what I'm calling you, though.
I watch
Buddy.
so much Trailer Park Boys that Bud has become a term of endearment to me. I call everyone Bud now at work. I'm like, what's up, Bud? Like, I just say it. I guess it is bad, but I don't care.
I don't know. And then, or I called. Wait, hold please. Jim Schaefer said, "Grand gestures."
Do you remember the little black kid who was here at the party that was trying to drink during Dave's
And
toast?
did I push his hand down?
Yeah.
Yes. I did.
He quit last week because of how I spoke to him. And was saying it, he's fucking 20 feet away getting to his car. He's like, yeah, you can't fuck talk to me. I'm like, I'm right here.
Well, what did you say?
Nothing.
So did he just
Obviously
not
you
want
said
to?
something.
Did
What
he
did you
just
say?
not want to work?
Yeah, it was cold. And he's like, oh, man, I didn't dress right for this. And I'm like, well, that's not my fault.
here, you gotta
That's
work.
your fuck. No, he didn't have to work. He was the ground guy. He didn't do a fucking thing. I would love to be ground guy. You get paid to sit there in your headphones and hold a ladder. I would fucking love that
Johnny Mac's
shit.
done that, right?
We climb the fucking thing. We're fucking digging through ice. We're fighting this shit. Not him. Easy day. Fucking left. I was like, you can get the money back, right? And he just fucking kept my money and left, obviously.
But he was mumbling under it, like that.
No,
would piss me
screaming. Can't fucking talk to me that way. But he's 20
off.
feet
Yeah,
away.
I'd been like, then come back and say it to my.
So then I'm like,
face.
come here. And he came back and I'm like, listen, I said calmly, I'm paying you for this. And then he backs up, that ain't fucking enough, blah, blah, and just got in his car and left. And I was just like, okay.
It is what it is.
Cool, bye.
Yeah.
That's the second time he quit. The last time he
Gator,
quit is
gator.
because, well, we call him casting couch. That's a whole story.
Don't rehire him though.
I know. Fuck that guy.
Why you call him casting couch?
Okay, I'm so glad you asked.
I felt like that was a lead into something.
When I met him, he was homeless. Let's start there. But he's working for me. I don't give a fuck. I pay him cash, dude. He did a good job. Good attitude. Very tiny person. Like shockingly small.
Yeah, like Lollipop Guild small.
Like small. And then he goes to the gym all the time, so he's like cut, but it doesn't matter because he's like, yeah, and you throw him across the street like it's nothing. Very nice. He's nice. He was nice.
He was very nice.
And then so he worked for me for the whole summer, and I would take him out and do roofing. And I'm not gonna lie, he was a little dumb. You remember silver coating we did at your house?
Yes.
So he has the silver coat roller, turns, and the whole thing's rolling down my leg and dripping on me. And I'm like, you're dripping silver coat on me as he's doing. He's like, I'm not. I would never do that. I'm like, you're doing it right now. Like, that's how fucking dumb he is, right? But I didn't care. My whole shoe's covered. That's life, right? We laugh. Ha, ha, ha. He's fucking dumb. He's just fucking dumb. He's the whole summer. He's like, oh, invest in stocks, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Do you have any money? Did you make any money? Like, well, I don't have any money, but if I did, fine. He's in the fucking park working out. It's the day before the last fucking service, right? We worked. He goes home, or I guess back to the homeless shelter, and then he went out to the park to work out. He was approached by this gentleman who runs a fucking $1 billion hedge fund, and he knew who Calvin was. I shouldn't say his name. He knew who the guy was, and I was like,
late now.
no, it's not. Rewind. So he knows who the guy is. And he's like, yeah, how you doing? And he's like, I think he's been watching me, and he's seeing my moves, and he's going to give me a job on Wall Street and change my life, blah, 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 blah. And he texts me all this at 9 o'clock at night when we get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm like,
Stars and Stripes said, I want my knife back, Calvin.
motherfucker, that's a whole thing.
That's not cool.
We had to give Calvin his knife so he can cut the stuff on the ground. Guy gets in the car and leaves, kept the fucking knife. The knife's an $8 knife.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. So he's fucking texting me at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like sunburned and tired, and I'm about to go to bed. And the next day is the last day of the fucking season. We're done. And he's texting me all this, and he's like, I'm gonna have a career in Wall Street. I'm like, no, you're not, buddy. That's a fluke. He doesn't know who you are. And he got livid. He's like, quit. I resign effective immediately. And sends the text. And I'm like, bro, tomorrow's the last day. Are you gonna come you're just not coming? And he doesn't answer me. So we go to work. He doesn't show up. That's fine. I hired a drug addict woman off of Craigslist. That went over horribly, but that's fine. They're all real.
Because she was a drug addict or because she was a woman?
Yup. And so, so we get through the day.
Frauds.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy the day's done.
Katie said, is this the plot to Pursuit of Happiness?
He thought so. So now I tell the story to all my employees of what happened. And Elliot, who can be a bit impish sometimes, says, no, bro. You ever see those videos on the internet where you go in and there's a camera and a leather
But
couch?
there's no job.
He's like, he's going to report to that thing and they're going to fuck him and make a video about it. And I'm like, oh, casting couch, yeah. So ha ha ha, right? Now, this is in September. October, November, December, January. It's early February. It's cold out. Yeah. Jeff and I are in the truck on Broad Street, and someone runs by smiling this big. it's fucking casting couch. And I'm like, holy shit, is that the guy? Now, the whole time, to be fair, Jeff was like, I think he's gay, man. And I was like, no, he's got kids. I was like, no, I think he's a little gay. So he runs by, and I'm like, this is amazing. I stop the truck. I go around. I pull up next to him, and I see him. And I get out, I'm like, Calvin, what's up? And he takes off like a dart because he looks afraid of me. And I catch him because he's not very big. And I'm like, I'm not here to fight you. I'm just saying hi, man. How did it go with the guy? Are you out of the homeless shelter? Are you a billionaire? But he's like, no, it wasn't a job. It didn't happen. I was just.
You mean like I told you it wasn't going to happen?
So then he reluctantly comes back into the fold, and he works intermittently as we need him. And he got through the whole summer, and we did pretty good. Only intermittently, not full on. And then now we're in the winter, and then he's out of the homeless shelter. He got like some kind of federal funding, and he has like a shitty apartment, which is fine. Good for him. I'm telling his business. He's been on the podcast before, too. And then he came to New Year's. Not going to lie. He didn't seem personable to me on New Year's. Like, he was just kind of either really fucked up or really high or whatever he was, but he wasn't talking to anybody.
Well, he fucked up the etiquette with Dave's toast. He
started
to, like, raise his glass, Dave, and drink, and I went...
No.
And this is on video.
Yeah. There's fucking proof in that pudding.
So now he hates me again because of how I talk to him, which we translated to the fact that he wore a fucking no winter coat to stand down on the fucking ladder, and it was cold as fuck.
What do you want me to do, man?
Yeah.
It's cold outside. We work outside. Dress warmly.
Yeah.
So we'll never see him again.
You don't know that. You might see him running down the street someday.
Yeah, but I'm not going to acknowledge it.
This time you should run up to him and be like, I am here to fight you this time.
And
Put your fucking little hands
up. I
up.
want the knife back.
We do want the knife back.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
And then
What kind of knife was it?
a really like a nice one.
Like an actual like for work and shit?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a good pocket knife?
Really good one.
Jim said he came forward as the latest P. Diddy victim.
It's very likely. He's tiny enough.
He's
You think you would at least have a rap career out of it, though.
No.
But no. You just got butt fucked.
He's like, this guy knew who I was. I'm going to work for him on Wall Street. And I was like, you don't even have an education. I don't think you understand how Wall Street works.
I don't think you know where Wall Street is.
There's a Series 7, right? Isn't that the fucking thing you need? The license?
I don't know how that
You
works.
need something. Yeah, you need
You
something.
need I think it's a Series 7. It might be a Series 6. I don't fucking know. But you need that license to fucking sell
Also,
stocks.
nobody works on Wall Street anymore. That's not a thing. That's made up. Like, there's not people at the stock exchange anymore. It's people on computers in office buildings.
There's no brokers?
No, that's not a thing anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Marianne Faithfull has passed away at the tender age of 78 years old.
Oh, more bummed about that than I thought I'd be.
Really?
Pretty talented.
Was she?
No.
She sang like this when she sang my name. Now, in 1966, she's a smoke show. But by 1970, she's already fat. Like, she's already fat by 70. And then it just got worse. And then by the 90s, when Metallica dug up her old fucking bones for a song, it was pretty rough, dude.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Tiffany doesn't give a fuck. She's not even chiming in. She has no opinions, nothing.
I'm kind of trying to work too, though.
Yes, dear.
That's
I've been
dumb.
chiming in for the last hour.
What are you doing, sir?
Huh?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
what are you doing?
Buying Stars and Stripes a new work knife.
Aw.
I feel bad.
Oh, I gotta message Stars and Stripes because
He's probably listening right now.
yeah, I know, but if he's fucking listening, because he's horrible with texting me back.
Doesn't say me either.
I don't fucking
And we
like
work
that.
together.
Because he's gonna train it to.
He's meeting you.
Yeah, but I got to get the time down because I want to be here before kickoff. And the last time we were at Santucci's, I like ordered the pizza for pickup like 20 minutes prior, and we had to wait 20 minutes.
Ooh.
So I'm like, well, maybe as long as we all get on the road by 5:30, I make the pickup for 5:45.
You can get from your house to Santucci's in 15 minutes.
20 maybe.
Okay, so don't make it for 5:45.
Well, no, I'm making it for 5:45 because it's never ready.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So, and I don't want to like. So even if they don't have it ready till 6, we're still good because we'll be here by like 10 after.
Now, Stars and Stripes, Dave's getting you a nice fancy work knife. Give back my work knife that I gave you.
Yeah.
And just fucking text the bitch back every once in a while.
He doesn't text anybody.
Trying to find
And
a
then
good
I think
one.
when
I'll
we-
pick this up later.
I think when we leave from here, he's gonna ride back with us so that like the lady doesn't feel.
No,
like,
he told me all this.
So will he just train it back home? Is that
Yeah, he
how
does
that
it all the
works?
time.
Okay, because I don't know how like the
No,
river line and
it's
shit
a
works.
utility. It's like a work utility knife, like a really nice one.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Okay. I didn't answer you correctly. I apologize.
That's fine.
But he was pretty
She
upset.
seems like a fucking hoot.
We hope that her and Buzz hook up.
I don't want my dad dating anybody. He's very still like, obsessed with my mother, even though she's ashes.
So
Has her little hat on the pillow and everything.
Aw.
I know. And he's like, you'll get that hat when I'm gone.
Oh my God, that's so fucking sad. Oh my God, I want to cry.
I know. Every time he does that, I'm like, I gotta walk away.
Oh my God.
Yep, gotta walk away.
When my wife died, her parents took everything. Everything.
She didn't get anything?
I had a few minor things,
Yeah.
but then that you lose them, and I
Yeah,
had an
yeah.
earring and I lost it somewhere, and because I was wearing it.
Yeah.
But I got some stuff.
No, he's real. But like his only thing is like when it's his time, because he'll go down to the VA Veterans Cemetery in Newark. He wants them swirled together, but he wants my mom's wedding band in there, not the engagement ring, which is fair.
No, I dig that. I should have buried her with her engagement ring. They fucking kept it. Those bastards.
I'm gonna keep the engagement ring just because it was my
Her
mom.
millionaire mother kept it. Kept it. 16 grand I spent on that fucking ring, and that's back then.
Jesus.
I know, a nice fucking ring. Fucking kept it. And she's like, so that way, if you're ever having a money problem, you won't sell it. Bitch, it's my ring.
Oh my God, right.
I wouldn't have sold it.
Yeah.
You couldn't reuse it, though. You can't give it to a new girl. So it's kind of true.
No, because that's bad luck.
So I should have just buried it with her. Not smart. What are you going to do?
You live, you learn.
Yeah, it's just better to have it taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a thing.
Now, did you get yours back from the devil?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No. And I asked for it.
Okay.
Because
I
it was
wasn't sure
mine.
If you ever got
I was
that
like, well,
back.
you're sucking other dicks. Maybe I get the ring back. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be sucking other dicks if I've given you a ring.
Right.
And I wasn't even cheating. And I cheat. Fuck.
Love that for you, though, that you weren't even cheating.
I wasn't even cheating. But
your
now I know.
fiance now has a fucking smoking, banging ring.
And a body.
And a body. Yeah.
Which she.
Is she officially moved in yet?
No.
When's the cats getting here? Is the cat gone?
No.
Okay.
Saturday morning.
This Saturday? Are you going to do the mobile vet?
She's doing it,
Oh,
yeah.
that sucks.
Well, we're at the video. Mobile vet. I think the
That is
ex-husband.
a little bit more peaceful, though. My cousin will vouch for that. She's done her 2 dogs like that.
I think the husband's going to come and be a part of it because it was his cat too, which I'm, whatever.
That's fine.
But he's got, what's that fucking easy pass? He's got her easy pass, which I want.
Yeah, you got to get that
And
back.
he's got her fucking extra key fob for her car.
Yeah, we need that back.
I know. And she's like, and I think,
Have you met him before?
no, I don't think he knows I exist.
Okay.
I'm going to need that key fob back or I'm going to come take it back.
Yeah, all right, hold please. Michael Gregory said, my ex stopped wearing hers towards the end, so I hid it before I rented the U-Haul and packed her shit.
Oh my God, that was so smart.
Yeah,
Good
that's
move,
fucking
sir.
fantastic.
Touche.
Does he still have it?
I don't know. He'll probably chime in. Jim Schaefer said, hate to say this, but death puts food on my table. My wife works at our local cemetery and is in school to become a licensed funeral director and embalmer. Love that for her because you're always going to, there's room for,
Ka-ching.
And look, very few customer complaints probably.
Right.
Family are a bitch. Families are a thing.
Because they're dead. I mean,
No, good for her.
No, but like the survive. No, I'm with you. But the
I
survivors,
was
they.
just trying to make a joke.
I'm just
but
trying to say.
You ruined
That's
it.
I didn't
a fucking
ruin it.
You
fantastic
took it all
career to get
seriously and
into.
ruined my joke, and now I'm mad.
You're
At
mad.
least-
A little bit, yeah. Probably mad for like the next 2 hours.
At least. Are you done?
No.
Listen.
At least I didn't steal your chair.
Yeah, because usually I can't see like that much of you guys are talking. Now you're just yapping like I'm not fucking here. I
We
forget
never
what I
do
was going
that.
to say anyway. Never mind.
Bad form, buddy.
Bad form, buddy.
Jim's going to be the hearse driver. Love that.
I almost bought Stars and Stripes, a Cadillac with a bed in the back, which was a flower car.
Why didn't you?
I know, because at this time
Does
of
he
the
have
year,
a license?
he's getting it.
Oh, he is. Okay.
It's this time of the year I don't quite have my money tight like that, where I could just go buy it. In the summer I could, and like it's the perfect work truck because it's a Cadillac with a flatbed.
I love that.
King Sam sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh my God, I need this in my life." It was like $3,500, bro. It's not even a lot of money.
They hold no value. That's why.
Oh my God, it's so nice. It's
So-
perfect. So could you imagine pulling up roofing with that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, I've had a conversation about this with somebody before because I knew somebody who had not a flower, but like a hearse. Mm-hmm. And
Great work car.
So the deal is that like they make these hearses, right? But if you're in the funeral home business, like you can't pull up with like a 1994 and expect people to be cool with it. Mm-hmm. So you're buying new
Every 5
hearses
years.
Every 5 years, and once the one that you had is obsolete, it's essentially worth nothing. So like you could probably talk the dude down to like 2,500 probably. Like nobody wants it, you know what I mean? Like it's garbage.
It's so
Nobody's
nice.
lining up to like buy it.
Correct.
So it's literally
except for lunatics like us.
So it's like my Cadillac with a flatbed.
I love that.
That's
My
great.
God's
That is
fire.
great, right?
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would buy that shit. I'd go online and offer them. I'd be like, I'll give you $2,000 today.
Could have bought my bus.
Could have bought the bus.
I still have it. I love my bus. It's a nice bus.
You ain't getting rid of that.
No, I'm gonna upgrade the bus. I am. I'm gonna upgrade it. I want a fancier bus. I've had it since 2008.
So what?
I drive it.
And it still runs
I
great and
drive
everything,
it.
right?
No, it runs like it's amazing. It has no miles. It's amazing, and it's been all over the country. Like I got it at 50,000 miles. It's still not at 100,000.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Jim said, I don't think anyone would have a problem with a 59 Caddy hearse.
59, yeah, because now it's vintage. But I'm talking about like
The 90s
a
or whatever.
2008.
Or 2000, yeah.
King Sam found me a 38 Caddy that was almost in mint condition. This amazing build.
Yeah.
And because they can't get parts for it, they're selling it for nothing.
Yeah.
But he's like, it doesn't run because it needs this and this and this and this. You have to have it fabricated. Like they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets pricey. But can you imagine like a fucking 39? Oh my
So nice.
God.
I have no desire to ever own a Cadillac. That's not my gig.
Don't say things you don't mean. I'm just kidding.
They don't do it for me.
It's King Sam's fault because he had like 3 Cadillacs in a row. And then I took a ride and I was like, this is really nice. And now he's out of Cadillacs. But now I'm fucking Cadillac guy.
I'm not saying yours isn't nice.
No, I'm not saying that. You're a truck guy. We know.
I do love trucks.
We know.
I love like 70s trucks.
Weren't you in my fucking dream the other day? What kind of truck did you get?
I don't know.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
You did, but
probably
I don't
didn't
remember
read
the
it.
details.
It was a brand new something. You got it for the bebe.
Yeah, could be a thing. Hold on. I'll check. I definitely have it. You sent a lot of weird shit.
It was a long one, but it's in the beginning. And you had like road rage with this lady.
Oh, nice. Oh, I do remember that.
That was a weird dream.
Yeah.
You sent me a lot of shit.
Went to the movie theater.
No, that was the other one.
Oh, okay. I'm at it. I just have to. I don't see.
I know. It's got to the beginning. It's going to be at the beginning.
Good Lord.
I know. It's a long dream.
Is that the one you copied us both in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The podcast was now located in Port Richmond.
There was a full staff.
Oh, Lincoln Navigator.
Beautiful. It was so nice in the dream.
Nah.
No, but that's a truck. It's just like yours. It's big. It was so nice. It's for the bebe. I didn't say it was your daily driver. I said it was the fucking vehicle you bought.
Well, I don't have 2 vehicle money.
I'm just saying, bro. In the dream, you had a brand new Lincoln Navigator, and it was like amazing. It was so nice. And this lady almost fucked it up.
Yeah. I'd be
And then
mad.
hijinks ensued. And you walked in mad as fuck. And then I got in a fight with her husband
Fuck that guy.
and the kids.
Yeah. They deserve to get their asses kicked.
Yeah, who doesn't? Kids deserve an ass beating.
It was you and Stars and Stripes did all the violence. I was just there, if you remember correctly.
I don't remember specific.
Ew!
I did read it. I read it, but I was like, that's a lot.
So someone showed up, and I was like, go get Dave and Stars and Stripes. And I was standing there like squaring up with this family. And then you guys came in from behind them, and they didn't know. And then just carnage ensued.
I'm glad to know that the 2 people that you really want just whipping asses for you are me and Stars and Stripes.
I wish I was in there with the beating.
No. I never am afraid to go anywhere anymore because I have Stars and Stripes. We're good. You're not beating any of this. Go ahead. I dare you.
Yeah.
Not even on your best day.
He was the guy in the helicopter who went, that's the guy.
Yeah, you don't fuck around with
You're the
Stars and
guy.
Stripes.
And he didn't even have the right licenses to be the guy. There was a way around being the guy, and he did that.
That's probably fine.
So there's no record of him being the guy.
I'm sure the military just worked around that.
Irv Gotti, Murder Incorporated co-founder, dies at 54.
What did he die of?
Can you look that up, Tiff? Because
Yes.
I don't know why he died. I'm going to say heart. He was a bigger gentleman, and I'm sure there's a lot of cocaine involved earlier.
Yeah.
Ja Rule's still in fantastic condition. Have you seen him?
No.
He had that whole Firefly thing with the fucking. You remember that controversy?
That music fest?
Yes.
That went to shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That
And, like,
documentary was great.
He's in the middle of it,
Dude, that's a disaster. Like,
and they're trying to bring it back
why?
because the guy's out of jail now.
Okay, so he was worth 25 mil, and he died from diabetes.
The
The
bitters.
diabetes.
The bitters.
Sugars.
Yeah, watch that sugar, man. It'll get you.
Yeah.
I don't eat it anymore. I gained 5 pounds on my fucking trip though eating that garbage.
But did you love the
course you
coffee,
did.
though?
5 is not a lot.
That's not a lot for
but
vacation.
but I've been doing really well, and now we're shooting a video, so I've been like kind of.
Be bloated.
No. I've been behaving all week.
Your feet swollen.
No.
Take a fluid pill.
Yeah.
I did a heavy workout the last 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday I was there. And then I worked my balls off on Tuesday. Airplane Monday, 13 roof repairs on Tuesday.
Wow.
13. And then we did fucking 4 miles on Wednesday. Thursday was heavy day. Came home, wired all this fucking shit up, which took hours.
Yeah, that's awful. I'm glad you did it because it would have pissed me off.
I wrapped everything up and threw it aside. Not doing that.
I would definitely have rage quit at some point. Fuck this!
Yep.
Fuck this shit! Fuck everything! That's literally what happens anytime I have to work on things in my own home.
Not me.
I just swear at shit and throw things.
But what really hurt my heart was that once I got all this working, I was like, let me test it. And I put the cameras up, and your camera doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, well.
And so then I had to recalibrate all that and figure that out because I was just going to flip the Ron camera to you, which is this one. But then it's in the wrong box, and I just couldn't.
It's in the
What's
wrong
in
box.
the box?
What's in the box?
So, yeah.
Your girl's head, bro.
Right. Point blank, period.
Who knew how much better off we'd be if that would have been her head back then?
Yeah.
Pussy Candles, breaking up with the guy from Coldplay and making him cry.
Did he cry?
Oh, my God, he's a girl.
Is he a fake?
Kinda. Actresses are cold-hearted pieces of shite.
And like,
And he's a musician.
it's Coldplay, so like, it's like, probably already a little soft.
Got to tell you, though, great band.
Really?
Like, they can... No,
A
live...
couple of their songs.
They sound like their records, and there's no tracks. They really play. Bro, we're musicians.
Fixed you.
I like Yellow. I like that song.
That's the
Yellow.
only one. Yo! And he was so ugly in that video, like the ugliest person in American history.
See,
He was almost
see what
seven...
kind of ass ugly people can pull when they can sing, bro.
7 married,
So-
3 ugly. That's how ugly he was.
I like that band.
Everybody likes that band, but you no one loves what they look like.
No. Isn't one of them like excessively fat? Like,
That's Crowbar.
no, I know about that.
Do you know who the greatest... Go ahead.
Jim Schaefer said, "Cold gay, you mean?"
The greatest,
Hey,
the
yes,
greatest
man.
fat band I ever saw in my life, and they were amazing, was Tenderloin. And they opened up for
I know them.
me and Johnny Mac saw them open up for Soundgarden on the very last tour in the 90s. Probably for Super Unknown, I guess.
Okay.
Dude, they're so good. They're so good. The singer was like a monster of a man, giant voice, all over the stage.
Nice.
Like, yeah, they were really good. They don't exist, I'm sure now, but they were fucking happening.
Like in life?
The Beatles.
Like, are they dead?
I feel like the Beatles was a thing. Unless he pulled that thing from the fat guy from My Name is Earl and got all diesel.
That dude looks like a completely different human being.
Yeah. And he was, I didn't know this, but he had a heroin problem. I didn't know any of
really?
it. Yeah. That's why I got that fat.
Oh.
Like he was just sitting at home doing heroin and eating food. Because when he's in American History X, he's like going to die. And then by the time he's in that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, he's thinner.
Yeah.
And now he could put us all through brick walls. Like he's just like.
I think he was probably worse off at Remember the Titans. He was massive in Remember the Titans.
Fuck, that's him? That's him. I didn't know that. You're right. I could see it now.
Yeah, he's huge in that.
I don't know. American History X, he's like really bad.
I don't know, man. He's pretty fucking big. Whatever.
Heron.
Doing the smack.
Pee Wee Herman.
Scooter is a sailboat, stupid ass.
Pee Wee
You
Herman.
know what? Over there, it's just a guy in a suit.
I'm not gonna say Pee Wee Herman again because you're just gonna step on it.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying it.
I promise I'm not. Pee Wee Herman.
Star Paul Rubens comes out as gay in a posthumous film. I know you were. You didn't. Had your moment.
That's fine. Yeah. So, is anybody super surprised that Pee Wee liked the dick?
You know when I think I knew he liked the dick?
1990.
Blow.
Oh, he's definitely gay. in that.
But he plays a gay guy, but a little too convincingly. Like, hello, and you're like, oh my god, that kind of makes sense now.
Nah, I kind of always suspected Pee Wee was probably into the dicks.
Here's why I didn't. Before the controversy, they caught him on a plane in like 89 or 88 or some shit, and he had on this amazing like fucking 80s suit, and he was with a smoke show of a chick. Now, I know that's like a beard thing, but as a little kid, I'm like, oh, she's fucking hot.
I'm sure they were best friends.
They did each other's makeup.
Yeah. Fucking Pee Wee.
My second wife was obsessed with Pee Wee Herman.
Why?
She loved it as a kid. She loved Pee Wee's Playhouse. She loved it. That's why.
Ah! We should have a word of the day on here where we just.
We tried that like 10 times.
I don't know if it worked. I don't even.
It
think
never
it
takes
launched.
off.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't take
I
off.
think people like.
It worked for Pee Wee, but then again, that's staged, so you kind of plan it out better. Also, the assholes that we would just keep writing it.
We're not getting a lot of quotes today that are good.
People suck.
There's a good amount.
Mike used to fucking like load his shit up and come in and like hammering, and then he stopped winning, so now he's pissed off. Johnny Mac hasn't logged in. Veronica hasn't logged in.
Must be busy times at Amazon.
Yeah, he's been working a lot of OT.
For Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
You're like, meh.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day will make you busy.
Do you know what time it is?
Yes.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your mom's is at?
Okay, so I'm doing female movie detectives, and I'm doing like at the time of the movie and their prime now. So I'm sending it to you right now.
I'm a little intrigued.
I think it's a good one.
I want Dee Dee McCall from Hunter.
You didn't get that. We got Lethal Weapon, Silence of the Lambs, and Bone Collector.
So that's Jodie Foster, Renee Russo,
And
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. At the time of the movie and now.
Oh, Jodie Foster looks bad. Jodie Foster looks like she became Asian.
God, I want to kill them all. That's not true.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
No, the chick from Lethal Weapon is pretty amazing.
Renee Russo?
She's pretty amazing. Okay, unfortunately, I've got this.
Okay. Who are you fucking?
The craziest one there is,
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
Yep.
And I do hate her, but I've had hate sex before.
Yeah.
I marry Russo,
Good choice.
and hands down kill the dyke.
Okay.
She hates men.
Dave? Are you going to go unanimous or you're not?
Well, wait, did we say the names into the microphone for everybody? Did they know what the names are?
Yeah, I said Jodie Foster, Renee Russo, and Angelina Jolie.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Jodie Foster looks awful. So,
But you're basing her on the movie, though. You think she was awful in the movie too?
but I use the now picture.
If you're going long term.
Yeah, which
Okay.
would be the married thing.
Yeah.
So it looks like Renee Russo's looks held up a little better.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm on board.
Crazy.
You fuck crazy because you gotta fuck crazy. And honestly, 99% of the time, if you ever add Angelina Jolie on a list,
You kill her.
she gets the fuck because she's crazy.
Okay. So you're the same as Vax.
Yes, but for slightly different reasons.
Yeah.
Marry Renee Russo because the looks held up better.
She does look good.
And because sex is involved in both fucking and marriage, I have to kill Jodie Foster because there's no way I could look at her in a sexual way and feel okay after I watch The Accused.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. No, good point on that.
Like,
I
couldn't
still
do
won't watch that fucking movie. I watched it like once or twice.
Dude,
I won't watch it.
It's fucking brutal,
awful,
dude.
yeah.
Like, it makes me sick to my stomach.
I
Like,
know. Alrighty.
in a turned on kind of way.
What's that look for? What's that look for?
No, I'm just the accused is banging around in my head. Can I do a side quest from the accused?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do we remember who her attorney was in that film?
Kelly McGillis.
Kelly McGillis.
Did you see what that bitch turned into?
Grandma.
A truck.
Yeah.
Super lesbian as well, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
But very rough.
Rough.
I think there's a
She
lot.
was fire in Top Gun.
You know where she's fire for real? Witness.
Oh, that's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
right?
And I saw her titties, and she was hot, and she's Amish and shit, and I was like, that's kind of fucking cool.
Amish titties, yeah.
No, because there's a titties you're not allowed to see, but she wasn't Amish at all. And then I wasn't into her in Top Gun. If you look in Top Gun, when he bangs her, she's dressed like a dude.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Not just when he bangs her. The scene where after he's done working out and he walks into the elevator.
That's what I'm talking about. She's in the jacket. And the
Yeah,
hat.
okay. That's when she looks probably the best.
The most masculine.
I thought you meant like when she was in like the white button-down shirt, like when they're actually doing it.
That's like the weirdest sex scene, too. It's very 80s.
It's 80s and like uncomfortable, like that.
The fucking volleyball scene's everything, so I'm putting that.
That's because you're into dudes.
Playing with them boys, which is a gay song as fuck
is.
to begin
It's
with.
so bad. Isn't that Kenny Loggins, right?
Is it?
Well, he would have done the soundtrack, you figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the danger
But
zone.
not worse than Meet Me Halfway with that fucking Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
Ooh.
That song is cringe.
No, the whole movie's
The whole
cringe
movie's cringe,
if you
yeah.
just change the music slightly.
But the kid's like an asshole in
No,
it.
but he's like a creepy guy in his truck just working out all day, his arm. And then he shows up at the house at night to find the kid.
So first off, and who's the rich grandpa? Robert Loggia.
Oh my God, it is Robert Loggia.
Like, how'd you pull Robert Loggia for an arm wrestling film? Like, what the fuck?
Biggest action star in the world at the time. So you're Robert Loggia, and you
Yeah.
get a call, and you're like, do you want to be in Sylvester Stallone's next movie? Fuck
Yes.
yeah. How many eyes saw that? It was in summer 87, right? How many fucking eyes? When did that come out, Over the Top? I say summer 87.
No.
It could be 86.
A little later than that. I think it's
Like 89?
A little later. Maybe 88.
I think it's 87. It might be 80.
87. Yep, 87.
Yeah.
What's that kid look like now?
What the fuck was his name? I'll tell you, he also played on a fucking little soap opera as like somebody's son, and he was like a shitbag there.
Stallone's son from the Rocky V movie.
Yeah.
Good looking kid, straight died of pills. Just
Yep.
died. Good
Yeah,
looking
that's a
kid,
shame.
too.
Wasn't that his kid?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
His son.
No, like in real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, kid.
His son.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah. How
He
bad
looks
is Over
bloated.
the Top?
All right, hang on. I'll send you a picture.
Pretty bad. Is it the worst Stallone film?
No.
Is the best little whorehouse in Texas?
Stop or my mom will
Pretty
with
bad.
Estelle Getty. Fucking Sophia and Stallone together. Yeah, that's bad.
I don't know. We should pull up an IMDb of fucking Sylvester Stallone and just look at all that shit. Oh, he's in a porno. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That he bought every copy of ever?
Where do you think he got to name the Italian stallion?
But I'm
Because
bummed.
his fucking dick's enormous.
All right, I just sent you
Dixie
both
Norris.
the kid from Over the Top.
Oh, I can't wait to see
I
that.
mean, I feel like he looks bloated. It's not his best
I
picture.
feel like he's bloated.
We all gained a little bit of weight, right?
He looks like he's drunk.
Holy shit, he looks like Elliot
Did you send it?
Yeah, I did.
from fucking E.T.
Did you get it yet, Dave?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He looks like an alcoholic for
I
real.
was gonna say, it looks like he's like
That
on a
gaunt
constant
thing
bender.
here.
Yeah.
Fucking actors. They're garbage.
Acting. Yeah, without a doubt, he doesn't look so good.
Like he's definitely sauced on that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Stallone went to high school like right down the street from here.
Yeah. The high school he never graduated from.
It was a different time.
He might have graduated high school, but Rocky didn't.
You think he'll make an appearance if the Birds win the Super Bowl?
No, the last time the Birds, 7 years ago, he sent a video. He had on the fucking white jersey.
did.
And he's over a mountaintop in California. He's like, I'm just going to say it once. Go Birds. You know what I mean?
I mean, have you been watching like I randomly watch when they interview them at the Super Bowl week, and somebody asked Patrick Mahomes, like, so tell me who's your favorite referee? And
Yeah.
No, Mahomes was cool as fuck about it though, and not a dick. Travis Kelce was
an
kind of
asshole.
a dick
Yeah,
about
he
it.
was. He's like, next.
Did you ever see The Lords of Flatbush?
Yes.
Okay.
With Henry Winkler.
Yeah.
Covered in bees.
Do you know Rocky got made because of Winkler?
No, I did not know that.
So Winkler does Lords of Flatbush in '74, right? In like '75, Happy Days becomes a thing, so he's kind of something. Yeah. So Sylvester Stallone moves to Hollywood. His car breaks down. He's got to go hang out with Winkler.
I love that they made Henry Winkler just an obvious Jew into like an Italian thug.
You love that? Like that's what you love?
I think it's hysterical.
You're like, obvious Jew. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking blurred lines with them. Andrew Dice Clay, obvious Jew.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a couple. All right, Jim Schaefer had said Pee-wee's Play With Yourself house. Michael Gregory said Amazon making up for the loss of Temu.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Michael Gregory said, I thought Vex would go for the blonde chick from Heart to Heart or the Knight Rider chick. Well, Michael Gregory, I'm doing...
no, here's the thing. Do you know there's like 4 Knight Rider chicks?
Yeah, there was a bunch of different
That
ones.
original girl with the brown hair is so beautiful.
And yes,
And then
agree.
April is like the retread version with the crazy permed out fucking red hair. I don't like that shit.
Also, not technically a detective.
Jim Schaefer said Bradley Cooper will probably be there. Kevin Hart, I'm sure, too.
Last time they won, Kevin Hart's like, I'm going to go into the field. And they're like, no, you're
You're
not.
not.
Yeah.
And he was all hammered, fucked up.
Hammer drunk.
Hammered drunk.
And the president's supposed to be there.
Are you lying?
No.
Which
I
one?
thought I sent the newest one.
The newest one. The old new one.
Yeah, because Travis Kelce said something about it. Like, oh, it's going to be incredible that he's there or some shit like that.
All right, we're going to do a quick Sylvester Stallone thing. Ready?
Are you going to do the same thing as we did with Charles Bronson? Spend
Yes.
the last 20 minutes
Yes.
off his IMDb credits?
Yes.
Before you do that, let me ask you this.
Pee Wee Herman.
In the Stallone arc, where do you sit Cobra?
Oh, I've never actually seen it.
What
Okay.
about Locked Up?
It's not good. Locked Up's
I love Locked
It's a
Up.
great movie.
Donald Sutherland was the douche
Yeah.
warden and loved that movie.
It's
Who
not
was
bad.
the guy who killed Mozart? Who's in? Hold on, this is a stretch. The guy who killed Mozart. It might not be him. Who's his friend in lockup? Who's a prisoner who he makes friends with?
And I know the dude's name, too.
You know his name?
Yeah.
I got his
I can
face.
see his fucking face. Hold on.
Because in fucking Last Action Hero, they make fun of him about it.
In Last Action Hero,
He's the guy that kills
Practice.
Mo-
He's
the-
Practice. That's
he's
his
the guy
name.
that kills Mozart.
I said that he killed Mozart.
Yeah.
He's like in Amadeus, he killed Mozart.
Sonny Landon?
He's like, who's
Let's
Mozart?
see.
It might not be that movie. You know what it might be?
Tom Sizemore?
No.
It might be the Tom Selleck version of that movie that we're thinking of.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck did the same fucking movie. It is the Tom Selleck version.
Okay.
So that guy helps Tom Selleck because the same cops. All right, this gets real fucked up. You ready? Remember Sledgehammer, the fucking detective show?
Yeah.
That guy, Sledgehammer, and
David something.
something and some other jerk off are dirty cops, and they break into Tom Selleck's house. I think it's a drug bust, and they shoot Tom Selleck. He has a hairdryer in his hand, and there's no drugs. So like, oh, this is bad. So they plant some crack on him, and he goes away for
Sprinkle some crack on him.
and he goes away for like 4 years, right? And while he's away for 4 years, they're like, don't tell on us, or we're gonna kill your fucking wife, yada yada yada. And then the Practice guy from fucking Last Action Hero is like, they fucked me over too. And then he had to kill a big black guy who was gonna try and rape him. That was a thing.
Jim said Cobra was a great movie for its time. Arnold is the superior action star, in my opinion.
No, but Arnold can't speak of the English or act. All right, here we go. 1973, The Evil Touch. It's a TV series. 1974, The Lords of Flatbush. And then, ladies and gentlemen, 1976, Rocky, which wins Oscars, by the way. Then, 1978, Fist. Did you ever see that?
I know.
He loosely plays Jimmy Hoffa. His first film after Rocky is a fucking disaster. Then in 78, Paradise Alley, which I've never fucking heard of in my life.
No.
Jim said the bad guy in Cobra was the Buffalo Bill character in Joe Dirt.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh, I never saw Cobra.
Is Nighthawks? Where's Nighthawks fall on that list?
Well, we're going to do the list
I
right
know,
now.
but I'm just curious.
I don't know. Hold on. Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking...
Is there? Never mind then.
There's a lot of R movies here. He's really into the R's. Rambo, Rocky.
Yeah.
Nighthawks doesn't even come up. Is this
you
for
kidding?
for Stallone?
Wow.
Hold on. Staying Alive, Rhinestone. That's the movie I was
That
thinking
movie's
of.
awful. Staying Alive. Jesus Christ.
Over the Top, Cliffhanger, Driven, Rocky Legends, the video game.
It's probably voice work.
Yeah.
1981. It says here. Nighthawks. Wow.
F. Murray Abraham.
Who the fuck's that Murray Labor?
Practice.
That's a practice?
Yeah.
He's in the
Killed
fucking...
Mozart.
Watch that guy. Okay.
Actually, complete side note, I'm sorry. F. Murray Abraham is in an actually really underrated and cool movie with Sean Connery called In the Name of the Rose back in the day. It's actually really good.
Never heard of it. I have a
You
Sean...
feel better about yourself for saying his
I
name
s-
in
I
the
sent you a
past?
Sean Connery meme this morning. It was funny, though.
I didn't even do the
Wouldn't you
accent.
Stop it.
Did you
I
see
didn't
it?
look at it.
You didn't look at the memes this morning?
I did, but I saw like the quick one, and I didn't look. I glazed over that one.
It was so funny.
Okay, well for you it was, but for me not so much.
I didn't even send you a hot dog thing out of respect.
You motherfucker! But you
HD.
sent it. You sent something the other day though.
No,
Through
I
the
didn't.
Messenger. Somebody did. One of
I
you
think you're
assholes
just
did.
being hot dog paranoid at this point.
No.
I don't think anybody sent anything this week.
No.
No one really reads the messenger. There's too much shit. Because this one over here pushed too many stories up. She's like, ho, ho, ho.
Did
All
you
right.
like my fucking quiz?
I showed it to Dave.
I get through because like I said, I get all of yours when I wake up. I just have a
It just
barrage
goes-
of
yeah.
them. I don't get to look at them through the day, and I'll get through 8 to 10, and then I've
Gotta
had
take a
enough.
break.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go back to your Stallone IMDb.
No, I'm not pouting.
I feel like you are.
I wasn't,
I feel
though.
like that was a pouty face.
I was thinking about the rest of my week. So I was not pouting. Because the Super Bowl Sunday and stuff. I'm thinking about that.
Now is showtime. We don't need.
Really, when you were looking for that guy's name for 3.5 hours?
It was
that
for
was
the
okay?
show. We talked about it on the show. On the show.
Do you know who you sound like? Remember the wedding singer?
Yeah. They
Remember-
were cold.
Ah, that's exactly it! Yes! Oh my god, that was so well done! You said it, I was like, they were cool. No one gets
Ran
this
over
joke.
3 guests at her wedding. They were cold.
No one gets this joke. No one. That's why I love doing this show with you.
Yes.
It's the guy from Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the best.
He is.
And he's also the creepy roommate in Little Nicky.
Yeah, and he's the homeless guy in Happy Gilmore.
Yes, he is.
The homeless caddy.
Do we feel bad for the racist one who's not going to be in any of the movies anymore?
No, because you did that to yourself. Fuck off.
Fuck off. 1978 Paradise Alley. 1979 Rocky 2. Then nothing till 82, which is Rocky 3. And then the same year, First Blood. I didn't know it was 82. That's a long time ago.
First Blood's really a good
That's
fucking
right.
movie.
Jim Schaefer sent me the hot dog thing, and I was like, you fuck.
Oh, we'll take your apology now.
Anyway, Michael Gregory
I
said,
don't think we're getting one.
show us on the whiskey bottle where Sean Connery hurt you.
Please
Fuck all of you.
screenshot that.
That might be the
That
one.
might be the winner.
That might be the
Can't
day.
wait to see you on Sunday, Michael Gregory.
A late entry with Michael Gregory might get
Coming
it.
in hot.
You are never going to remember that shit by Sunday because I'm going to have vodka. You'll never remember that shit.
No, but I will though.
It will never come
But I
up
won't
again.
be drunk until I get here, so I'm not pre-gaming anywhere. So I'll remember it.
You're like,
Yeah. Look,
so how do you feel about the microphone?
I mean, I can't see it. It's good. There's nothing on my head. Everybody says it sounds good, so when I go home, I'll rewatch it. And
Oh, I know the sound is
Yeah.
decent, but how do you feel about
I like it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
That was my dream the whole time, like an overhead.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I like it.
Pretty good.
I like it a lot.
He directed Staying Alive. You know what Staying Alive is?
The disco movie?
It is the prequel. No, the
Which was
sequel.
shit.
To Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
It was horrible.
I've seen Staying Alive way too many times. Remember when I was dating the lady with the silver hair?
Yes.
I made her watch it.
Why?
Because it's amazing.
Because he makes the ladies watch these horrible fucking movies.
She's not lying.
God.
I can't wait to show my fiance Stevie and watch her cry.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
It's so fucked up.
Do you ever go down like the bad old low budget horror route?
What do you got?
Have you ever made her watch like Dead Alive?
Oh, I don't do things like that. No. I married a chick like that once. She like had all that stuff. She
How
was
about the
obsessed.
original I Spit on Your Grave?
That's
was a
hard.
fucking banger.
That's hard to watch.
Yeah, that is a hard one.
That's almost rape scene bad as fucking.
No, it's way worse.
You're talking about the bathtub in the jacuzzi.
It's just no, the original rape scene in I Spit
Well,
on
oh yeah, that is pretty bad.
and it happens like 3 times.
I
Like,
know.
It's not once. Like it's a lot.
Michael Gregory said, "Has the fiance watched The Room yet?"
She got the introduction to The Room, which is the movie made about it, called The Disaster Artist.
She didn't see Tiptoes though, right? 'Cause
She won't watch it.
I messaged her and
Good
told her,
for-
I'm like,
I
"Do
like-
Oh, so
yourself-
you ruined it.
I said, do yourself a favor, don't fucking watch it.
It's so good.
Jim Schaefer said, watch a Serbian film.
No.
No. What about? Are you gonna make her watch Cold as Ice?
Oh, she's probably seen it. She's that age. She's probably
Doesn't mean you can't watch it again.
it's so good.
I
It
had
is,
seen
yeah,
it too. and
I'll watch that 10 times before the fucking Room again.
It's a really good film.
I'll tell you what. Make her watch it, and I'll send you all 2 pages of my notes that I took, and you can compare. Because my notes throughout the film are hysterical if you watch it again.
I feel like you should bring the notes in for the next fucking program.
I have them. I know I have them.
Like I think next week that should be featured. Like we're gonna bring in the notes.
It was featured when we watched it.
So
I read all of it.
everybody's homework this week is to watch Cool as Ice,
No,
and
we
then
already did that.
let me talk for the listeners. God damn it!
All right.
And then Dave will review it next week on the program.
Let me make sure I still have the notes.
Yeah,
'cause
see?
I took a lot of them.
You're setting stuff
You
up.
put them in your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the 1984 movie Rhinestone
Yes.
with
No.
Dolly Parton?
I really can't believe Nighthawks isn't on there because it says here 1981.
It's not here.
Wow.
Rambo: First Blood Part 2, 1985. Rocky 4, 1985. Shit, that was 85. I was 9. Rambo: First Blood Part 2, 85. Cobra, 86. He wrote the screenplay in a lot of these. Rambo: First Blood Part 2.
Jim said, watch Rat Boy. It's so weird. It
No,
sounds weird.
I don't think I have the notes.
Oh, Dave.
Sorry.
Thanks for giving us a fucking false hope.
Over the,
It's all right. I can do it again.
So
You
you gonna
guys-
watch it again?
Do you remember Cliffhanger in 93?
Yes, and I actually liked that.
I never seen it.
I actually,
It's not good.
I thought it was good. Lockup is by far, though, like one of my top 5 of his movies.
Holy shit, they skip it. So listen to this. You have 93 as Cliffhanger, and then Nothing Till Driven in 2001.
That's weird.
That isn't right.
Watch Nighthawks.
He wrote Father Lefty in 2002, a TV movie. Then he makes Rocky Balboa in 2006.
I love that movie.
Wait a minute. There's one missing.
They're skipping over some shit.
Yeah, where's Rocky 4?
He already said
Stop
that.
My Mom Will Shoot's not on here. This is fucked up. Remember that movie called Oscar?
Yes.
I
That's
watched.
not on there?
No.
That's weird.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
IMDb has failed us today.
They have losers.
Or,
Fucking losers.
or did he pay money to have the really bad ones taken off?
Could
Jim
be.
said, where's Demolition Man?
Fucking right.
Oh,
Where is
yeah,
Demolition
they shit the
Man?
bed on this.
That's a good one.
I like Demolition Man,
I liked it too.
especially since we're literally living it.
How hot was she in that movie? I loved her.
Sandra Bullock. That's like her peak. I think she's really good.
It's her first real movie because Speed makes her famous.
She's really good looking in Speed.
Who,
too.
Sandy?
Yeah.
No, her first real movie is Fire on the Amazon.
She was good on The Net. I actually like that movie that she did, The Net.
You know what's? She was made a comedy movie where she was supposed to be an FBI agent. Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Pretty good. I mean, all right, it wasn't good, but I liked it.
It's tolerable. They made a second one, and it's a hot fucking disaster.
Isn't she Bird Box too?
Yeah, she's Bird Box.
Do you want to hear a fucking nightmare story about Bird Box?
Sure. I got all day. Let's go.
When Bird Box came out, I was in the throes of my divorce, right? I took some random chick to Mexico over Christmas.
Jim said, have a happy Joy Day.
Bye, Jim, I guess.
Happy,
Okay.
happy,
Joy,
joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
It turns out you can put your Netflix on the TV in Mexico at this resort that I was at, which I didn't know was an option.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is amazing. And they have different shit. Rick and Morty was on there. So like at night when she was like passed out drunk, I'm watching Rick and Morty. Well, I don't know. I was very happy by this. So at the end of the trip, I leave. I get on my plane. I come home. Yada yada yada. I get in my bedroom, and that night I turn my TV on. First of all, I never took the Netflix off of the television in Mexico. So now my default language is Mexican.
Jim
Spanish.
Said Happy Joy Joy's from Demolition Man.
Yeah.
I thought Happy Joy Joy is that fucking
That's from
Ren and Stimpy.
No, they say stuff about Joy feelings.
Yeah, I
But
think
it's
it's wrong.
not happy Joy.
And they like fucking jingles. I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid movie. Anyway, we're not living it. The new guy's in to change.
My
that
dog's
again.
better than your dog. My dog's better than yours. My dog's better because he eats cattle racing. My dog's better than yours.
And the guy was the dude from Blood In, Blood
Benjamin
Out.
Bratt.
Yeah, he became a thing for 5 minutes.
And Dennis Leary's in it.
Yes, he is. Dennis Leary is the one making fucking cheeseburgers down
Yeah.
the street.
It's a rat burger.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
He's like, oh, it tastes good. They're still discussing the 3 seashells to this day.
Dude, I want to know.
Like one's for scraping.
That's what I feel like. One has to definitely be for scooping.
There were 3 seashells though. Oh, someone said it. If you remember, it was indentations of the seashells, so it weren't actually seashells. There was like for putting paper in it or something.
Okay. Rob Schneider.
That guy. All right.
Rob Schneider's pretty funny.
We were fucking saying something. I lost my thread.
I don't remember.
Nah, neither
Sandra
do I.
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
And the second one was god awful.
Yeah.
Miss Congeniality.
2 was bad.
Was she in that?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Was she?
Uh-huh.
Because sometimes they remake it with someone else, or they've been additional.
No, it's like...
Does anybody here think Rob Zombie makes good movies?
Some of them are good. When he redid the fucking Monsters, I think it was awful.
It's pretty bad, right?
It was bad.
I like
The Halloweens are weird too.
Halloween was weird. I like the House of 1,000 Corpses
Yeah,
series.
and
I love
Devil's
that.
Rejects.
Yeah.
But the last Devil's Rejects isn't so good.
And
Three
then
from
he's
Hell?
got
Not good.
31.
Three from Hell's the worst one.
Remember the other ones, 31, where they were in that like abandoned house and they were getting chased by like the killers or whatever. It's called 31.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I didn't really like that.
Did you see the video like 2 years ago during the pandemic where his wife and him filed a grievance with the fucking city because kids were skateboarding in back of their fucking $1 million condo
You
thing?
pussy.
Yeah,
That's shitty.
yeah.
Like, those kids fucking paid for that house, dickhead.
No, but like, there was an actual skate park constructed by the city.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that his like gated community is right next to it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's so noisy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the weird skateboard kids, the ones that bought your fucking albums, dickhole.
Facts. All right, this is important. I want to get this out there as a public service
Let's
announcement.
go.
Review your off Facebook activity in Accounts Center. Do you know what that means?
No.
I didn't know what this was, and I opened it up. Every one of my apps that can have global tracking and shit, Facebook automatically turned on to feed back to them.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. So I went through every single app and I turned it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, you just gotta go. I just told you. You go to off Facebook activity in your account center, and then you can just turn everyone off.
Okay.
Jim Schaefer said 3 from Hell sucked because Sid Haig was in it for all of 5 minutes.
But he was dying.
Yeah,
He was
dying.
basically on his deathbed. Yeah.
He is the best. He's
my God,
the best
yes.
part. He's fucking amazing. Tutti fucking fruity.
You don't like fucking clowns?
What's the matter? Don't you like clowns? Don't you think we're funny? Fucking love that guy.
I met him a bunch of
It's
times.
just so damn good.
Chicken.
Fuck your mama.
I think a chicken fucker scene. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That's a good scene. See, that's pretty good there,
Are you calling him a chicken fucker?
boss.
I'm not saying he's a chicken fucker,
But I'm saying I could see him fucking a chicken.
but he looks like somebody who might fuck a chicken.
He goes wow 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 on your dick. And that's the guy who is Weird Science. He's the creepy guy from Weird Science. You remember that?
No.
That's the fucking guy who's all pissed off who got called a chicken fucker.
Okay. Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath have announced a final show. July 5th, Birmingham, England, with all 4 original members. Hailstorm will be there, and a myriad of other bands like Mastodon and things of that nature. It's like a festival. What are your thoughts?
I'm very happy to see it. Like, that's awesome.
Bill Ward.
Yeah, Bill Ward.
That's it? You don't seem very happy.
Is Ozzy going to be able to do it?
Well, I don't know if you know this. He can't walk.
Right.
But if they position him at the microphone, he can do a set.
Yeah.
Jim had said Michael Berryman was great in Devil's Rejects.
Who's Michael Berryman?
I don't know who that is, so.
I'm not sure.
Clancy or Clarence or some shit? What's that
Oh,
guy's name?
the big tall guy, right?
I don't know.
That dude was a bouncer in Westchester. That's where he's from.
The one from Freaks?
Yes, he was the one from also in what the fuck is it
We had a
called?
bass player look just like that.
Big Fish, is that it?
It's this guy.
He is from Big Fish.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
No, that's
the guy we were talking. That's the chicken fucker.
That's Chicken Fucker.
Oh well, no. Jim is saying Michael. He was great.
Why
in
the
Devil's
fuck does
Rejects.
Jim know his name? Jesus Christ.
Because he's a fucking weirdo.
'Cause
Why does he
likes
watch
the
this
He
program?
likes the horror.
Is it because he's a chicken fucker?
Jim Schaefer said he's
Jim
a chicken
Schaefer, are you a
fucker.
chicken fucker?
I'm not saying you fuck chickens, but I could see it.
I can see it.
All right. I'm doing this. I've been worrying about this all fucking week. I sent like 4 videos on this. The Great Mirror Obstruction Controversy.
I don't know.
You don't even watch the fucking
I
pre-shit, do you?
watched it. I watched.
All right. So they got a woman who holds up a towel, right? For half the mirror. And she's standing behind the towel. And the husband walks to the side of the mirror with his phone. And you can see the reflection behind the towel in the mirror. Now, somebody debunked this and said this is your ocular eye off kilter, yada, yada, yada. But there's a mirror, right? If I cover my face and go to the mirror, if you from your angle, you would see my face in that mirror and the obstruction. Why does it see it?
I don't think that's true.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not doing that.
We're doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing it.
You gonna video it?
Well, no, but he's right here.
I know, but the fans might want to see it.
Well, I'm going to be on screen.
Oh, that's right. Duh.
I don't know if you knew this. It's a podcast.
Rumor has it.
Can you get me my towel from over there, please?
Which one do you want?
The dish towel.
Oh.
Yeah, this is.
Do you want me to hold in there, or you got it?
I think I'm going to figure it out. Maybe you got to hold it. Yeah, come on over. So hold this. Now you have the mirror, right?
Yes. Motherfucker's heavy.
Come a little bit more forward so you're on the camera. And no, we're not good.
Oh, wait.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so go right here.
Now, turn
From
it
the side angle.
this way. So
Okay.
Dave can see it, right? Now, this is covered.
Yes.
Am I reflecting in that mirror?
Your face is a little past it, a little bit, yes. Yeah, now not. Now yes.
But I'm covered. I'm covered. And you can see me in the mirror.
That's weird.
Can you turn a little more, Tiff?
To where? This way?
I think so. Yeah. Right? What the fuck? But you can see it, right?
Yeah.
How does that make any fucking sense? Now, it's not just you. If we do it, right, with the camera picks it up just the same fucking way.
That's very strange. I don't have any explanation for that.
Now, this is my head.
Right.
Is my head reflecting in that at all?
No. Nope. Nope.
No, the angle. You gotta be at the angle.
Yeah, but I can't see you on the angle. You're not close enough.
Okay. But we did it.
You have to be like right
I
up
mean,
on.
it's definitely weird.
How does that fucking happen? So then someone got a CD, right? And then they put something behind. So the CD goes to the mirror.
Yeah.
And then you put something behind the CD, right? Can you see the pen in the mirror?
No. Move it back. No, just leave the CD forward. There you go. Now I can see the pen.
Jim Schaefer said you're looking at the Earth dimension C137.
But it's a thing, man. And I've been worried about this all fucking week.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Rick C137. He's the most Rick of all the Ricks.
I'm the rickest Rick of them all. I don't know, man. Agree to disagree.
That's a little weird, but I also don't understand how that works. So, what do I know?
What do I know?
I'm not a doctor.
This is a house of learned doctors.
Turns out it's not at all. We're just a bunch of assholes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 277 of the Vex on Vex podcast. Morning radio episode 109. Dave, thank you for your time.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Tiffany, thank you.
Go Birds!
Go fucking Birds!
Go Birds!
Stay frosty, motherfuckers, and go Birds.